yetimi ede agude mu semeba babewura mu yetimi ede ma so ro nim no ye no tima akosi se no bebo ere apa mu na afia page mu na de akebia ato aso kama pe yetimi ede amamo to the others already joining on Fakye TV on Facebook on sa toswa wa like wa share wa bomode yetimi a comment na aboa na ne ma de yi kama pa etimi ede amamo na sere nkomo no esi etie no ene yebedi dodo na UEFA Champions League draw no ya bomode an round 16 no akoso update luta de beba UEFA Europa League no de beba UEFA Conference League no bomode na wetimi ere no so aba other news no ebebobo etimi ede abana afi ebe na ye ramofie na edi nkomo kakra bare na ye Friday dia player mention beba na sera no pa na yeten o kakra di mericho no luta bebe na ye didi di nkomo na aboa na na makoye pe etimi ede amantine ya bomode ni show player na number na odu video no ebe fa so no ye 0207543637 0207543637 na ya bo etimi ede amare ni a makanse ya wa chede bebra ye di ram etimi ede ama luta beba Habib Mohammed special one prof ewa no Samson ani the mind show enso ewa na fe Ricardo Vaz okwa production room no ebenasi executive Gilbert set amwako Murphy ayumo ena omo makeka ka no so teacher yere dwumade no eram kama pa etimi edi amant yare adan ya kwere ba pe jeberam na fe amano ne nsem no ahyase after no de akidi abeto aso etimi edi amam
sports.
aba adwumade kese no so sɛ de onim no yɛ no tima akɔ season no bɛbɔ ɛde apai mu na afia page mu na de aka ato aso etimi era ma onti me man aba ɔde ba bɛkɔ ama no ne na ama no ne nkɔmɔ ato aso etimi ɛde ama ke na bia bɔkɔ de
nyamiado
I don't know say
oh nyamiado bia bɔkɔ
there is no season
also Madi ni kura me.
Oh, okay.
Na Fakye Parliament for let's say as a woman me din komo.
Oh, okay.
Also amanten. Ehona me free. Nti almost so much Parliament we from Fakye Parliament.
Fantastic.
Omo ni papa ko ware on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Nti officially Ayat ayefo no mekobi.
My friend say Ayat.
Ayat
okay.
or ware Fakye Parliament.
Okay.
Amanten.
Okay.
No beko. Na on say very soon special aid.
Oh, okay.
Amantin funny atibi before nyina honorable Thomas say kramo mo oni.
Oh, okay.
Oye unifier adwuma wa body ama NDC amanyuku no e wa atibi bu amantin ahobrase nananom kromani nyina mansiri ni nyina no ono mo agina tuma mo ye say His Excellency any party executives no be boni din say atibi bu amantin constituency. Yeah,
probably you are so you are no accountant na. Why are they come account? But I was say Scandi so to make cry. Say
oh yeah, in past Scandi.
Me say. Yeah, say Scandi. Say me chia odwumre we, ewie odwumre we. Me gidi za abusuafo no, ze ona abusua ni nyina nete wa. Omo hwe so say Scandi e wo take. Say me chia pa nya me so nhia 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 Tine player de ne ba no na chede die chi na me say the maiden edition last week Friday ya twin to no ba bi na we ne ye na ne nsa aka na chede no ticket obekwa ama no ne de me ba na masa no we di nkoma ansa na wakobat ye tie video after say ne nsa aka na chede no nkoma ne nkra ore ato ya hwefo ne omo a ye omutie no sei e ro de ne nsem ne bai
within the Joyce box, I'm a Kasefri Tamale, Samjo Ultimate Enterprise. I'm taking this opportunity to thank Fakye TV, Fakye Sports and ABOU DIABY for listing me one of the winner for last week's question. I say I'm most grateful. God bless you. Fakye TV, no size.
Ticket no. Ti ozo wa bo. Oh yes. Ti kama pa.
Bibia e fatano pa.
Ti ono na o share Medina ina already player mention no. Oh yeah. O de ba ye di no boy any ade. Kofu bebre we na ba na wo se atwesun tuntu.
Yeah. Say ba say tuntu.
Yeah, ono na eni no obo mo de nya ada special one. Ti na fa na de no to so da. Em say na di mu afu. Na di mu afu pa. Ti mo video no me twen 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 player no da ono na wa bonidi ne kama pa de amaye ne zo wo Ghana baby abruche na wo kra ye bo mo de na wa chede no on say timi aka ne kama pa na bibia adeda yeda amount 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 Yerena yakwa manone kenza we ready.
Oh my ready.
Bibia so de daddy.
Oh you be touching it down.
Mate. Ma ye twa homra ye kwede ba pena fi wa bomode akaja agumama.
draw no esiko upiema round of 16 Tima ye fan a PSG Liverpool and watching on Club Brugge and Aston Villa ebe shen watching on Real Madrid on Atletico Madrid and Asia a club Real Madrid on Atletico Madrid derby no the winner ebe share a PSV and Arsenal nya PSV see a wie sam kwafo no tete ho omo be che aguan man said yem pamro afia Mikel Arteta afia na fe na nu achime pacho Benfica Barcelona winner no ebe share Dortmund Lille Barca emu dawo Edma Barca enu achi Bayern Munchen and Leverkusen and Vincent Company and Xabi Alonso ombeshia the winner shall final and Inter and so far the team ye judge Barcelona Real Madrid a betmeshia just a few Champions League final and omi betmeshia and edia baye jejamu edama no call Barcelona bossa ye fan Hansi Flick and no paying coding coming business Hansi drawn nya ball na we drawn baby amunam and baby Real Madrid no man obepe ese mbe shafana e biase ese o fana na e Real Madrid Barcelona Clasico and ye benyente moya Hansi Flick admire
and the opponent I don't take care about that but we want to reach this. But it's you know it's a long way, and we have to play against Benfica, and the Benfica is a really good team.
And some Hansi Flick attitude was say me anwene Benfica ho na Benfica no game no game top na yedu fana na team ni ane be ko fana na yaka no asem na afeni e ko round of 16 na ye be keka na Barca model fana mo ma yentwa task ahead and what chire buza say na mo ne Benfica dey na Hansi Flick obeka fa Benfica game no
because they are doing very good. We could see it in Benfica. They hurt us a lot on this day, and you can see also in the last round in the Champions League. There is no opponent. You can say it's easy to play against him or to win against him. So it's for everyone now in this situation in this round. It's very tough matches.
Was it will be tough. And no, Barcelona boss, no. Was it and Charm no my ball? Na omuno ball last game be share no. Not game no annual dinner papa or omunye is the opponent and former Barcelona and you summer Hands Flick. Nessa Barcelona boss Hands Flick. Editu jam. Na mamimra mu Deco asweye uramo Barcelona sporting director. Ye feni Deco na Deco akasa and some Deco edia tu nyina and sa draw no wohwa partner Barcelona Sona as a partner ebe favor mom na MON-FRI no mo enwini entia Benfica ansa na Benfica no so no enye izesa a very difficult match adia mom was the atmosphere so ko Benfica ene too complicated as so adia mom and watch no so omo a very strong team we Benfica team na was so mo bompae eso betima choma shom no makomanim na bekama na ho game fall down as so panyo ramo Real Madrid ono so no wo baduma pen as general manager edamom no pemo be in sport o run ye commentator edamom was it draw a to dwan no a favor Barcelona was it a draw has been kind to Barcelona and the whole game Valdano then someone there to drum ya the Emamon was where Barcelona run of 16 omo ball with a lower stress omo nchada mfa hoden omo nchada emrebebre o hwe Real Madrid Atletico Madrid let's draw here at my Barcelona and watch the Real Madrid and Barcelona as well ball Champions League knockout stage me patro mu Champions League game for the first time since 2017 after say and a Real Madrid Atletico Madrid ebe show Champions League game na unim say Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid omu game on bebono ano ebedem na Real Madrid edu knockout stage since 2016 omu bre papa e draw ho where 2016 omu ya draw knockout stage no manya Roma no ma ko Wolfsburg no ma ko City no ma Atletico Madrid where 2017 no ma Napoli no ma Bayern Munich no ma Atletico Madrid no ma Roma Juve where 2018 no ma PSG no ma Juventus no ma Bayern Munich no ma ko Liverpool 2019 no ma Ajax no ma apim ho where 2020 Man City no ma apim ho 2021 Atalanta no ma Liverpool no ma Chelsea where 2022 no ma PSG Chelsea Man City Liverpool Santo Real Madrid from 2016 Babedru 2025 knockout stage Champions League omunyenya draw easy where 2025 knockout playoff omusha Man City and nomni Atletico Madrid and Ebabeshia and no edeta na round some Jude Bellingham Jude Damujata around some first leg against Atletico Madrid ewo Bernabeu went to MOP yellow cards accumulation yellow cards awodino and 20 more game be name on second leg or be available at the Real Madrid name on Real Madrid nina second leg so omutimi wini etma advance edit team for Atletico Madrid be share the winner between Arsenal and PSV bossa the second leg on be Bernabeu and you the free Real Madrid aso Bami Jamun, Asu Adi Amamo, now Mr. First leg, our Madrid derby, Ebetuja, and on Omuga 4th or 5th of a match, next month, on the 4th or 5th, and a first leg Betuja between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, and no Edeba, Yadimaba second leg on the 11th and on the 12th, and a second leg, Asu Ebetman Tuja, and no Edeba, na Oro Romo, Real Madrid, or international relations manager and I say opinion Jefferson Emilio Butragueno Ora Butragueno atma kasam was the first match no ebetojo Bernabeu na no kwani nyame name ayade so omo trust Madrid fans no Madrid distance omo be work omo team pass no omo de dedeni atmosphere be intimidating na be bia kama eso adiama wo mo enu yansam odi atudam was so gidi se game no 2 magnificent matches and a beba na obia with full confidence on the team na bedene a bit difficult na owie ye no and what the tuja esalet comedy team no omne mad obia nim hu ye a team bia omo kro ba kum omo nim omo de ebesi was na no oda we team my friend Man City na Madrid team extraordinary and ntomo gide so betima akon e de akọ name and your panyin for Emilio Butragueno and the sansem na tuja na o Reverend Diego Simeone and you also playing Real Madrid and Asia na den abeka for game no owura ye fe no ekolo ebiona no was so big game we are ready for Real Madrid and we was one kasabe brain a big game we are ready for Real Madrid and we are summer or Reverend Diego Simeone added to jam na okopima Atletico Madrid unim sam omo babo Barcelona up Real Madrid me pacho omo babo Barcelona 3 times now omo Asian Real Madrid also twice in the 9 games but the next 9 games omo Ebo Valencia nyame pa weekend we omo Barcelona on the 25th February omo Athletic Bilbao and we first match no more Real Madrid Champions League on the 4th of March na Hatafe omo bomo no more Real Madrid no more Barcelona no more Espanyol no more sabo Barcelona and tombe sha Barcelona 1 2 3 na se be biaso ebeden e the next 9 games do manim no omni Madrid ebeshia omni Barca esu ebeshia more than 2 times and no e do mi chachamu adiamam na okopema Madrid ya pill editia o Reverend Jude Bellingham red card no na su pemo Spain the competition committee o matimi rejected o ma botogu and no e de ba ye chachamu diamam so many 2 game ban game against Osasuna. 2-game ban, number one for red card, referee, me patch almost no innocent, be beat them, and Shikaya Ibia, 2 games, and Trosso, now Premo Bamunch, and Omia training, no training around some Hurricane, and to be annual training, Joshua Kemik, also and to be annual training, Sasha Branta Philip Stanisic, also and to be annual training, name Dayo Opamicano, annual training, then went to be annual training now, or yeah, and it will be necessary on Philippines. Our Ninanum, no so banchain, and no at the Dawa Yechamu, as so at the Amam and the old Madian so, you breaking on my down, attaching on my down, yet must have Fonso Davis, and you answer Money Leverkusen, and Besha run of 16. Champions League, Kazem was a very interesting tie. And a domain now you are Bian Shebi, now Ultra Vincent Company, not Alonso, or we are legends about football game. Now I had so many say, a year day or Bamunchin, or better advance Yakomanim, and we are some of the to go. Now Max Ebel, Akas or Sibam Monique Leverkusen game, a 2 German teams, and you say Omubeshia, now very exciting games, and on play with the same name. How difficult task, Ebeno, Bibiano, Ebetmakoye, Adama Bamunchin, Bobo Econo, and we are somewhere ready to go. Now, Christoph Friend, our Bamunchin, was against Leverkusen, 2 teams face off. Now, that's Omun Yepa, Omopa Concordem, game no Ebe game, name Eba Champions League, Bamunchin the advantage, Ebe qualify for the name, there no Edeba, now Liverpool so Ebe Carabao Kafana, just 4 days after Champions League round of 16 game against PSG. And no, as we are also, now some of the Hodeno Koboba Pe, or Mobabo Carabao Cup, and no Ayafana, just 4 days after the Champions League, and a Liverpool, as we ever was game, or Jono Fakye TV, and no near their Biasu Kama, as we Adamano, or Mobo on the 11th, Nessa or Mabebo on the 16th March, Nabi Biasu a fan fine, and no Adabam, no Pamidi, picture be bronze Chelsea player, and a goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, while Coach Sakula. Wakoko po odi and Yabusa Enzo Maresca. So open one so goalkeeper na ko trinity and or say or catch a goalkeeper and say or person or demu pa dia on kweni tiru sa ni die ni bi nemu e agro and na o kadie.
Shaved all his hair. Yeah. You said that taking him away from being first choice is a chance for him to kind of, mentally to help him as well. Is that a sign of his determination, do you think? Or is it really
I don't know, to be honest. I said to him, if you want to play again, you have to do the same hair than mine. So that's why I don't know. No, it's his choice. Probably it's a question for him. I don't know.
And we are Enzo Maresca. Now we are near some Crawford Ed so power. Almost say a bar as a Chelsea, or lucky ambition. Our Chelsea team we need direction proper be the team call Enzo Diana Bekafa Sansem.
What do you hope to achieve between now and the end of the season?
We said many times. I think we spent almost our season top 4. Now we have just 13 games to go, so for sure now the target for us is to finish top 4, to try to finish in the best way. We're gonna try to do our best to achieve that, knowing that probably the difficult moment that we have now is probably one of the reasons why, and the most important reason why, is because of the injury situation. We have 5-6 players that unfortunately for us they are significant players that they are out. I was watching 2 days ago the first game against Villa.
Enzo Maresca said was who are say or survival or baso be winning games. Now what me aboa at the club no are fighting for titles. Now eno gusa oye no see problem no say who winning games are as oye humble. Where we need no problem no about players no ebi supra nepra. Na Chelsea for Conference League draw no swapa. Na Chelsea elbow FC Copenhagen. Na so omutimi winning as mu dauma Chelsea or Kofana. Ombe the winner between Liga Warsaw and a Mode FK. ɛno ɛde ba ɛwɔ quarter finals wɔ ɛno ɛde dawa ye jamu ɛde amamo na owura ma knockout stage wɔ Europa League no ɛde sɛ Manchester United ne Real Sociedad ɛso ebetimi ahyia wasa Mourinho team no ɛso ebetimi ahyia Rangers ama bia so ayɛ fine ɛno ɛde dawa ye jamu ɛso ɛde amana Christian Eriksen so far Premier League no wabo game number 300 omatimi atimi anano achena chede na so far so Podman Tottenham about 226 games for Tottenham Hotspur and we pay more Brentford over 11 Premier League games and a Manchester United so far 63 Premier League games omatimi anano achena chede eno ene dasono na wurama yamfa ensem we entu enim ese wurama ensem pina eba ni nyina no se wurama Pep Guardiola ono so di ensem pia tudwa wo se no kra se omatimi advance crash team a ye fe no eye Rima de Shoma anka omukomanima ankombe ebeden waso Man City team woni Atletico Madrid anka be ye den de amane papa no kra pempe yes ni pain eno ensem odi atudwa na no chiemza so he current Liverpool team na odi yente ensem na oka efa ho no.
The doctor with physios, with the players, with the agents, be clear that some of them cannot sustain every 3 days, every month or 2 months playing every 3-4 days. So this is the reality. So it's 1 more year and a World Cup. So we have already a lot of players that cannot sustain that we have in the past. You know, every week in, week out, and
no or can celebrate ebi and osado to ebisa say or current Liverpool team na or the compare a club there na better such way better same club there na or me answer me nko yinsem bia no game no obebo opobia any say the team no esitie tetetetetetea enu ensama odi etudwa na enu achi no wo sense emfanto anim esa no kwani nyame anim ne no mapi na ekoso na oreka bi di ba na bi fret ni Man City days no abra wie na no o man tina bench abra omprae wo se nkrofon kadomka na no first leg so man ni bobi na mu obeda na se ade a waye ede ama Man City no obeda na se papa oni ni relationship no exceptional enu ensama odi tudwa ye de emamo wodwode mame Kevin di awura ye fan Erling Haaland mame ne car no car we ne boy 350,000 pounds and a brand and the toy na me patro the back Ghana be 68 billion and what they are talking or the Ghana CPA on say upon so sign contractor almost 1 million pounds a week, you know, and what got in the second car way and we are Kevin De Bruyne and no battle Erling Haaland and what team are all driving a car no and no Eddie Dawa ye jejamu eso Ediamao ewo eye John Stones eso pra or content 2 to 3 months and na Manuel Akanji 2 to 3 months around Edma Manchester City and no eso Eddie Dawa ye di emamon ewo eye dwumadi no so nemo ma menye adwuma bi eso emfa emamo ni nyina no so urama ewo Africa no pamede eye Benghazi International Stadium no me don sam edbedamo na urama the Prime Minister of Libya owura fan Abdul Hamid Bebe owura no akasa wose wahunu se political unrest ewo Libya nemo otimi buama sports development ekos no infrastructures beboa ama no ma atoto ebetima mo develop talent awodo me patcho ma me Benghazi Stadium no enu na chede na Libya kuro mu tienie said na stadium no asu etinie supporters in say Libya is back Libya asenya ba said na Libya city no ni nyina ye nu agesi ya ye jejam we VIP session wa we akuku damane eto no said na VIP wa no asu tia na se chese ampa Benghazi International Stadium bibia de na kwamo na me patcho ma menye we ma eso wro CAF Champions League CAF mpanyim for their two Champions League clubs no any confederation clubs no and say omom kosi 28th February say obia and selecting venue or the bebom CAF Champions League quarter finals no confederation cup dia odibebo quarter finals no fa venue no efa beda omom kosi 28th February and watch no omom say fi quarter finals e no cap say VAR eso ebeya adwuma ento obia mfanto ni team as VAR Global and on the Eba Juma every quarter finance no as well aircraft Nina Ayan Sama every car for so Eba ye Jamun as well at the Amamo Ewo Ayan Jumadian Sabra ye Jana ye breaking on down Namami weekend di Africa Debisa ebe to Africa weekend di Africa Debisa out of because Upema Saturday your Canal Derby and Egypt Al-Masri Airport Ismaili and watch your Carol Derby and you're all in Zamalek game no ebeba so Sasso and your South Sunday Moroccan Classico and we are Asfam and Raja Casablanca Upema Ewo Eye Kongwa TP Mazembe Saint Eloi Lupopo and you are Derby Lusho and also ebe toga now Brahma me pacho per reporter Eba and say Eye Derby ba kwa Carol Derby no security authorities and say omo ebema afanu ni nyina no 15,000 take it. Now says Zamalek supporters no 15,000. Now Ali supporters no 15,000 import 30,000. And the big Ramo Stadium hall. Now be Biaso Ayakama. Now and watching them. Omo akwa confirm no way. A referee or free no way. And a Belgian referee is Pen Escas. And a Belgian or Carol Derby. Ali Zamalek. Or no on any VAR no assistant no. If you no way. And a omo Babe Jama Bia. Aso Ayakama. Na Jamitsa Sando Pemo Kongwa TP Mazembe FC Saint Eloi Lupopo almost behind closed doors but security authorities now almost provide securities and farmer supporters now into bia behind the closed doors and a now experience of Tunis trade their common referee administration as a foreign referee for Air Classico against Etoile du Sahel on Wednesday. Na be biaso atimi ayekama eno e de dawa yadema munampacho former Tunisia FA president Wadi Jari omo a sentence for 4 years one kodam adia say or sign contract with a technical director sense a fishy dog no man koye into onkodam eno e deba na pemo Rwanda told Rwanda the maintenance a better send our tree na so far Total Energies for no sponsors a cycling tour and able to them enya the advanced team no enya ababe drew amabi biaso eye kama eno e de dawa de emamo na me pacho some no edoso na kwaku wonim se uramo Israel se some football federation no eye ade se around some atom na Adidas ene kete omo sponsor omo emo eye Jesus ni no ma omo terminate omo contract Puma bae ensi agana nu yada omni iri afo akosan na me pacho area for less than 2 months so maternity contract no almost say they say global boycott campaign no cause against no the pressure bomb so pa into omo to aso e ka so no be adwuma enya de se beboa into omo so maternity omo contract no eno e de tie a ye de mamo e wo dwuma de so na say Spain referees no Real Madrid for there na mo ye no
what day
say mo na mo ne referee come see referee officiating ye
and now Spain officiating there cause no one
e say clubs ni na say ye
omo nyina say ye
say cause Spanish Football Federation omo so the campaign bi aboma launch campaign bi na campaign no omo say this particular weekend La Liga Center bi ano omo the banner kese ba be bo na banner na omo de be bo no e na omo e be twetwetwum na omo se ba ko new logo omo de ba respect football, respect the referee.
Oh, okay.
Respect football, respect the referee.
Oh, okay.
No omo de abo nti so bia mu referees no na bi bia so nye kama emfama wo mo instead of bia be kama eno no the logo we say ya those omo de banner be say stadium bia wala liga no na bia so kama Amuzupi also we no air come so no me flow
me flow
Amuzupi ne bia ubobia one e hyehyɛw etunya wa hodo ase wo ni bia num etima san kwan kama be ma dwonso abedwonso yie wan kasa bibi be box na won se bibi san wa ha mu be ma de so didi wa ya ase ho be ma so didi wunti ne ho unisika eni kwan se wa ya ase so bo
na bi eni se yes
na ya Amuzupi oba suma be ma mo ho dam oba be ma be bo ho dam ya ka se oba we de wa shafa ni kunu oba we de wa taba ne be ma ni kunu ne gaya ni nyina so ahimfo ni siesie ho se ho ye taba ho nya uhia Amuzupi unya bebe siesie oba oba sima be ma ne ba no kwa okonante oba sia ba ebi so de ne be ko no score be ne de na achichi bi no akeka ho a ebi tutu iPhone na asefo o de da bia
ebi mo so to amoase ni ade a
ebi so to o se bi to de
amoase
o di
ebi mo so to ebi to so de ri bi na ebi mo so ye de omudi e de ye yigu kofo ase ni ade a all right tizera ya kano amuzu p na chese no na bedwama so na kofo agere atuma mo no meboa mane makoye pe timiere mo luta kan timiere achoso ye bema ojonso na moje dichi ojonso ne mu apai ojonso ana echi no suso ko eno so echi no ojonso apampan no eya ade ano edi ye papa na afi so no o wa na se su fita bi efi wade ne mu ba sanwa bi agugugu ade no amepacho eye amuzu p heba mixture no na be na aboana we jam na so na ne makoye pe da ma baby girls na ya na mo de ne hia me pa ma baby ncheche enye de enya akono ebasa asundua befie dize na himfio no pampan bi na aba ho o wa na nsufita bi fu eba watiti wa ma ho no ayekro afo ni be ma hia mu a adwuma na nkofo ye o mo de no o de no de na jeze tia sa ne ma nkoye timi afa ma wa ya muzu p heba mixture na be boama we jam na so na ne ma koye da ma baby be cheche ebede na ho atwa yopo na ne ma koye kama pere ama fe sansie di pedua no tichu wa wo ye adwumaden no o do ko pharmacy shop ya se ma amuzu p eboara ho na ya no to atwa we chi kase no ene to de yo ya ni na be na eye timire fi amuzu p abeboa obegya na so ro ni chemo pharmacy ne ba shop ya o do kwa o so pe amuzu p heba mixture na senete mo pedro na tunu mo famani enchemu otafo nhyae so amuzu junction ho na chese mako akwa kutuduro na faramba ina kan ha che doc is as the doc aba ma yenyina adwuma di odi no ya de ano edempa 0247 776743 0247 776743 and 0241 98 8884 0241 988884 Omadaroma ene baba be jama ma no ne nkomo no ewura metimi armantike monitor na me hwera me da me hombra
Mr Collins amopoku Jordan friend Tofia kwa o se enye birthday si ma no
oh okay
ono ankasa ne nua ne chochomucho nya nchen na kwasi jambibi CEO Edmasika FM
na na birthday happy birthday
na kwasi jambi Tofia kwa eni ni nua Stella
oh okay
eni ni maami antama na abusua ni nyina
ena
ne wo fa senom
oh okay
nyina so man na kwasi jambibi happy birthday
oh okay
akupo nsha na bibia anye kama ena ye wo akwada ba akwa ye frɛ no Mira Backman Kwabena Afo
Mira Zaman on ni
ai ye say Big James eba no
oh okay
Big James eba no eno ye Backman Kwabena Afo no sa akwada no
ni Backman Kwabena Afo
Afo
da akwa we na yibi aba be di me ha ti we no kra de aba no ma me hwe na me nyese me we a
Mira
me nim say ono are yes your son wo amote din bi e fe ni Jade din bi sa nim say bibi sa awura mu aso yes e fe ni Jade ono a ne godmother ono the godmother friend na na ekuasa ponkoma ese enkwen fama no ntini di no na ho teri very Jade so special one enkwen fama Jade na ne man koye ti ke wawie but me se omo a ne no omo bo player di o ma record the voice di ama me no omo wa twe ni di ama me nyame na me ka o
I didn't see a video.
A video but I say there wa ha no obi a record the voice ama me e obi so atwere di ne di ama me se me mo membo
voice ye
ti membo ti be so ye video ne bra
na fa show hu say
na record
na record
sa na
be 5 seconds
me se mo record so ya mo nsha atade ma me why na mo bo no di ni hu am dodo 0207543637 0207543637 ti player no e da so na dia be den we ba pe ya fo na e kra no ene Friday diaka e to aso amamo.
This is sport.
mama kwaba bi mere ba juma di kese no so still yera so tima hearing comment pese mu no bana ba beto asere ma the special one was aso na the maestro and afi Ricardo Vaz so munyina atranse na Friday makanti ne no ye onema bebre o a nije kakra na yi kakra na rera ma na ya kono ntina mama akwan zeni player mention no for na fa de no ye video na fabra na sere me kan no mo record a voice man no mintimi mbo to the video na fabra na wo send di ni so mame a mintimi mbo en fama T 020754 3737 020754 3737 mresi no ye be reram na ya bobo ne kama pa etimi ede amema onze dodo na ni no omo adjoine omo ka we ne ho asem ne ade mresi so meba na mo message no obetin dia ba SMS obetin dia fa WhatsApp ne akenkere ama the special one bibi abo call there
Abu DIABY you are fine
and then so your order so akwa sorry aba
yeah and I feel and
also abroad details no and I feel
today is Friday yakwa kosoma ba na and I feel that me ba ko the message bi brel ene yatiefo ne yahwefo nyina pesa me ka kire wo ene obi a wo fie ha ene obi a wo tie say God is not done creating you kokunya membo wo wie de wo tie ye de wo hwe pesa me ka kire say nyankopon ommo wo wie sa woda na wo sorry ahoden wo mu afato utrim say the good Lord is not done creating you the oda ya wan sorry no ono na nyame ni na wie the sorry anopa ya sisi abono miensa pa ho kobo no nan asa nipa no wa free mu no ono na nyame ni na wie ba meni wo mienu a moja eni isu da so mu ankwa we mu aye homi pese me ma wo ti ase se de wo komu bia emfa ho no haw amane eni ahokyira wo namu. I want to assure you and give you that resounding assurance that the good Lord is not done creating you irrespective of the wo namu ahohiahia amane or how e be a business na we invest in something usika akwakoshi bibi na wo ye ankoyi udwani ato bibi so ani da so wo ho ma but watwen a emma or how be na wo namu to awie usu abrabona giagu nyame ni me awie da bi mpese me ma wote asese nyankopon say onu wie he still have a lot to offer you in the Quran. Okay, Quran chapter 94 verse number 6 or say for innamal yusra or say verily after every hardship there is relief. After every hardship there is relief. Or can it 2 times into the onamu bia or how bia ho kire bia onamu bia nyankopon say wo free a or how na chi no enkonimdi e wo ho de manti me ka kire wo wie anwumre say nyame ne wo wie the good Lord is not done creating you or how now onamu or say after every hardship there comes relief. Inti message am de bra and Friday we and say
Mate
nyame be bia ma e be yi
o na me say after juma we na wo so na kan nyame sem
ya bonya me pai
ya wo kan mo edu pa
ya bonya me pai
but odi 3 minutes aba be preaching
no problem
eti akato minutes
no problem kokuye ni come quick our screen so say now bit me am video I'm trying to play it from here but it looks like way and draw our Belgium Anderlecht any Fenerbahce you say Mourinho ni team Fenerbahce echo ball Europa League playoff game na game no gusu a echo so no game ni Charles yape Yusuf Al Nasri kunya first goal Edema Al Nasri bubu kwana say Fenerbahce bubu ku no emuwa na Anderlecht supporters na any Fenerbahce supporters edin to kwasi mu de ntia me ko fa story we e ba ye ne say in football entokwa wo akansi ni supporters ekon tokwa players ekon tokwa bako ekusa ntokwasi wo game mu a enkyere se game ye njaibo entokwasi wo game mu a enkyere se yendi yenuawu entokwasi wo game mu a ye wonkofo a omo sort out every difference a eba game no mu a edi ntokwa na edi abanti ekusa wo hwe efoni na bidi nkan edi to so edi ma wo na entokwasi ma ye halt game no for about 15 to 20 minutes na ball no ye moy we aye their friend is the scoreboard Ghana sa na okan e beti as screen na ewo stadium inside no intendra Anderlecht stadium ni inside and you do we e beto so say attention please this is an important security announcement the omo ka che nyina say because of a nearby air course unity referee na decide they say ball na ye bon ye halt game ne kakra ye working all the players the 22 players are bobo game no for the 2 sides na edical dressing room say obi anko dressing room ye anko twene ye hwe kwan ya security ne be for so a on be solve problem na aba ewa agopama no so no after 15 to 20 minutes no for security any stewards are not one were able to calm tempers down. Game no assign a resume here beto aso. Ya ba ya pe anche and Luis Vasquez ebeti can my game the year 1-1. Then Tugan Hazard ebenya second goal but anti team Fenerbahce ebenya the equalizer game near 2-2 because the center first leg Jose Edin can win 3-0 ninti. Fenerbahce are qualify air corner. Now this is your symbol. The time I am talking about the interesting part of football, any sport, and it's talking about any brabana. Papa Jose na unuya air relax or high say when you are down for Belgium. Jose Koya, Fenerbahce supporter back and it's one as almost still back and Papa Jose didn't say to the comes. Oh, supporters near but media. Me make sure say peace ebe daddy into an steward ne baako aka buma omo edi nkomo kama esro ho ne nsa ato na betia omo ewinwi omo after that and 15 minutes later no yetimi sort everything the game came back ye be bo match ni wie kama ye point no kwekwe 2-2 on your screen Jose Mourinho e de Fenerbahce team no qualify now ye ni nkomo of Fenerbahce any Papa Jose enfoni na eda o screen you see opening way your friend Aziz Yildirim now we are the 34th president Edema Club and that's the 35th president Edema Club your friends of Fenerbahce Kweku Aziz Yildirim and the Koshebo last year no Fenerbahce ebe ko presidential election tesan ke bia Ghana ha wo ba ha na kotoko ne how to fook ya to aba AU obi a obeye president ediama team no ni ye nyampinifo we no o mapie se ye be stand them to your so aba ye me president informative na papa we no ye president and ye to aba etu 4 years ago Emma opinion your friends Ali Koka and the current president Emma Fenerbahce ebe kunyo so tie tu ni free ade so no okoya all prepare no asen back and okose ebo say wadi nkomo one ne namfofo bi o me agent a Jose Mourinho agents no eye o madamfo adi nkomo so ade Papa Jose eba na woka che Fenerbahce ni bia so oto aba na de ma ono opinion your friends say Ali Yildirim na obedi nkonim a opinion or the opinion your friends say Jose Mourinho ebeba ne bosha okose ye no the counterpart are on any April no ensunyi kwekuwe na efe no Yildirim Aziz Kok oni and one air president papa we okọ take ya open the wealthiest family omo ho a from say the Kok family papa we ho no free na we and the tia konwa so ene ye kwa akoto aba and the counterpart na kwa akọhye bo say odi Jose Mourinho beba say to aba ne mana ote asem no na egeni momentum e o take krum ho quickly wantwen ama ya nto aba na nwie so wo wasebo aye say unisika na o girlfriend ho ofe pa fine babe na won ne nam de bia won ne nam apia bontia babe bompaye mami nyame to nsupagu madwuma so na menya sika metoka ma big brother maestro nsu ne kutaka ni bia oba maestro shi again no se chairman catch a so nya de o ye na da ben na nyame be hye na mana to nsupa sika na ba beje ka na jai barasi achidi nti papa we ya oda wo nyi su Cork ne buy no ko catch Jose Mourinho say media me ntwa me ye nto aba na wi counterpart no ni nkomo offer na ode ma no I am the president of the club this year me na me ye incumbent me ntwa me ye nto aba me ma usika no more than they open kweku offer more than the na opponent na epen nti wono e announce Jose Mourinho as the new manager for team a your friend Fenerbahce before the election the one na play say to ma me na media kunwa ni wi a me the Jose beba ono say I've delivered I've given you Jose Mourinho before the election lo and behold ye koto aba no and that unfunny news no chairman a winning election kama o winning election we no catch Fenerbahce any take if we say the man Jose Mourinho was signing the Edinburgh no Jose enye coach for only Fenerbahce he is the face for Turkish football baby Jose Mourinho ebekobia because of the magnitude any crowd that Jose epulling team bia oberuam league bia obekomu bia no Jose ebeye the face of the said league nti Jose Mourinho or the nabro or can't rom say Jose will deliver for the team Fenerbahce but obesan so aboa ama take omo football no enso akonenim Jose before a team no catch Fenerbahce for nyina say he is the man of his words on me show biabo so obegi Champions League e dey ama Fenerbahce on me show biabo so obeye niema nwanwaso bia dey ama Fenerbahce nemom dey oposo catch rom say answer na obefree Fenerbahce team na kono obeja ni din e Fenerbahce and me do nyina di adanse say wherever Jose a coach club be a Jose Mourinho a coach gan kwade ba kwa e so synonymous about Jose ni say oja ne footprint and so e was a team no obeka no after Manchester United when he won the Europa League for Manchester he told the whole world he said materials na the man of Manchester United na Europa League material that is why he won them the Europa League okofa AS Roma yehu baby na Roma eda Roma no wa break European football for so many years. Jose won them European trophy before say Ufu Wadiako. Look at him. Since before man from June 1st last year eba permanent. These are some of important players. Jose Mourinho, Edo Mababe, Fenerbahce team, and Fenerbahce airboat game. Now, her lineup or parody Edibejina Park in this one, it tells you that the man is in for business. A person here, Manuel Chivu Bibi, Edema Fenerbahce Abusu Yakono. Notable one, Yusuf Al Nasri. We've been told that Manchester United for Egusu didn't come on market, and we say, and what they want Yusuf Al Nasri, airboat Edema Club, and friends of Fenerbahce. So, what was to see a media season now, Manchester airport striker, or some anymore. He is an ideal candidate, Umunyana on Mbappe, because Omunim do ye El Sevilla, where Europa League winner, Oba Afcon, our Boa Morocco, at the World Cup, Morocco, Aircraft Pimo, or the semi final. He is one player, now Morocco for a counter match on him, or call Fenerbahce, Ungun, when he must. Why, yet, more so, Eddie Amopinia, your friend said, you say, even yesterday, he had a go for Clubber, he didn't edit Fenerbahce. Now, we could say, oh, far. And then take it on football now. The amount you say, no common I am a day every year. We say, Shadi or league table no so. Now, no, what down for now, or didn't Japan, the Aquacose, and the wife from Sana, Mori Cardi. A bed did you say, Bruno, attempts or a crying one. Now, on the special one. Because Obama, now, Kuya, nay, soon. Instead, so by Jatum said, the modern one attacked us on Intino. They be on them TV radios, no guarantee TV, no, and near Ma, and Sam Fata. And I'm going to cancer, or no. 25 years down the line, he's achieved a lot. He does not respond to good. Referring to Mario Icardi as Ubia or good. Now, look at Turkey, or Super League. We've played 23 games. On Monday, the big game is coming off. Galatasaray airboy against Fenerbahce. Mourinho Niebusan, after Ndra qualifiers match, and what to say is Slavko Vincic from Serbia and ABD game on Monday, and also Sana Moka. Referees on what taking in and conforming in Galatasaray for. As some when I'm a coca and they are Chemas, as I fed the penny for not to get to me say, me call now, they be a me call it for no. And one bam for so say, league table, you heard in Yamba City, and then modern bar, and conformable is in a young for foreign referee, no maybe match, Namia more Monday, I will say good news. On there, he's going to prepare his team. No about the Kisho said, Fenerbahce ever bought Galatasaray, no good results. Now we could look at the table. Galande Dikai with 63 points. Fenerbahce Etoswin with 57, so he 6 points in a separate one. But in terms of goals, Fenerbahce award 37 plus, and Galatasaray award 36 plus. The good thing for Jose Mourinho when he said season we and draw match they can 15 matches in a row. Papa Jose lose match.
15 matches.
The last 15 matches, what they draw a game they can win.
Wow.
The last 15 matches for team and friends of Fenerbahce. Jose Mourinho and the Fenerbahce team in Lusu game. To think that Endro say 2 goals, so they can out of the 15 on Lusu match. What winning 11 are draw for Kweku. 11 out of 15 games in Jose Mourinho actually 2 goals.
Wow.
Or more.
As I had been called, you answer actually Jumanasi.
What said Jumanasi? Oh yeah, that's what I'm showing you the league table. So league table no. I'm also saying a 6 points and a separate on the other room. Assuming with that admitting, say Nyame had my Monday on your good results. We're close to Gab. I'm an about just 3 points. Jose is on Tassa. And Mourinho na ndi enim ne mrebi atwom na ka beti de bebre e ono chairman so person wo twen no ye adwuma obi abetenika and Fenerbahce in Europa League odo mapie mu e the round 16. The last time at Europa League they who Fenerbahce ni say wo bama or born home they won Kweku ache. In Champions League, the last time they came forward, Omudu round 16 for somewhere 2007, 2008 season. In Europa League, Omubaye be do semi-finals. I think the 2012-2013 season. If you Oban, you move Fenerbahce and Modebo Eswani. Last season, they played in the Conference League. Eddie first Omugu, but they do the knockout phase no. Anima and MON-FRI Omanko many. But Joe said this time around, I qualified team Edo MON-FRI round. I do the round 16 for Oban Homody. You have team on the Kwako Rangers from Scotland. A match. But I trust Jose Mourinho. Any this squad that Ekutano send there bo now Sofiane Amrabat mo team o Philip Kostic any Fred Ababe a new Fred of a new Manchester United a new Fred and the yeche our club by friends of Fenerbahce and I have that strong belief in Jose Mourinho any team they said they was in Yamanase and the modern one order even if when we need the Turkish Super League a full year subsequent season Mourinho stand a chance of winning the Super League for them and in terms of Europa Manchester United, one team will be able to this outstanding chances a full bit magic. But let's keep an eye on opinion. Your friend said Jose Mourinho. This man on your screen, he's a serial winner. Or starting in Yemana results now start. The man said the CT and he uncover produces one opinion. He will surprise us, and I would love to see Fenerbahce in the finals of the Europa League. I would love to see Fenerbahce out the finals of Europa League quickly. Just about a minute or two. I'm family. Champions League, you know, yeah, they draw a number for round 16.
I be very quick, Mamma Pan,
PSG airball Liverpool. Now, Liverpool supporters, they say, Omo compare who could do first, league phase. Old format, you know, that's an old top group. You top the group to avoid tough opponents. Knockout phase. Omo could do first, yeah, hit him at the mom. PSG, no, Quacobo. Real Madrid airball fit Atletico Madrid. I'm ready because I'm just going to Feyenoord any Inter match we. Kweku seko match we to mama that chen ba be di hon komo Feyenoord ni international Milan that chen ba be di hon komo Dortmund airball Metropole Club Brugge any Aston Villa it's one game on said them who say maybe because two teams now say oma ho de but then PSG and Leuven say Arsenal more brave we Europa omo case bia because maybe omo nam no they will meet Real Madrid but we there also omo cross no come make a good case against club friends Real Madrid and now say Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals. Then another German derby. I will have to watch this game with keen interest.
Are they not interested?
Because of manager no coach Bayern Leverkusen. When manager no coach to my friends say Bayern Munchen no. Or a former player of Bayern Munchen. Na Bayern for no share him say nko mu coach bia e be open here your friends say Alonso and Wamba or prepare for either the Bayern job or the Real Madrid job. Na nka me ka say me Real Madrid and Leverkusen and the nya nesa. Bayern, I want to see how Obe handle open friends Vincent company, Benfica airball Barcelona. With Barca form I think they have a way over Benfica. Don't forget, so only Benfica airball in the group phase. Only Benfica airball.
A very tough game.
A very tough game. We'll see how Barcelona ever handle club needing Eddie Benfica. So when you look at pattern, anyway, PSV Arsenal winner play against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. You drew time now, match the time Rebecca. So Liverpool for national. Come say guess who finishes first. Any the work Kusiano.
Abi Mate.
Second I can pass also.
Mate.
Madrid for say chart na to.
Mate. Chart
be na. Afibia ombe Man City afrim. And ombe si Atletico Madrid o kwan no so no. Omo taji Champions League.
Ah, we say Monsan be Real Madrid asan be Champions League.
Omo na kan yam na me kan. To omo say chart na to. Omo yi Man City. Omo say mba bi si Atletico Madrid. Tian kan juru obi ase omo chart no.
Mate.
Omo prepare Manchester United na omo so famra mebo ni en hwede ombe team aye o Europa
League. Mate, special.
Enwana Chairman Amorim, maybe team the Agini did.
Mate,
Premier League in the BCN.
Medase, Omre Nambre, where we are media cracker, but a Danish searcher, UK, D2. Searcher.
Yanchal or Watford.
Yanchal D2 or Watford near there. But there be Biashi here. Friday. All fasten a cause Friday, they are named Tuso.
Friday, they are named Tuso. The way Munsam Citiano, Utufua, and now they are boys in the Betimiafa. Then tia boys em fa futu ni say from Monday no Tuesday Wednesday Thursday boys are shisha said the open ibiti MC ha o ton adu boys are twitwi a kire abeduru samre ndi o ka kire boys say what kire twitwi na no ma ekoso a ebbo bo na sisi na wa be adwuma no ka kire ni say utu no fo em say be ha dwen kakra ndi boys abobo obo ho asiesi obo ho amode wuram ya de a betimi akoye nti wie na ne yempa futu wo de duru dwada no pa ye tie adwuma mu ya ninte no no atuyefo ba se nei pa de omo ko club ne ko omo ma hyehyɛ match e ba eso ahyehyɛ e ba ti afutu ne de wo de fatu akiri nyame pa mande ye ba ye ba be je afutu ne so atimi de fro nye saa de ha mo mfa mafutu ye mfa nya hwe ye kopema ye ba mpa de mpa bia mo kanjere ye be tina mu je ba se pa de mumpa mafutu ya fa futu ne enye he oh yeah problem enye akamza yi sa opani ze time ne de wo cheche no sa o
sesa o ze ne ko
kwaku nyoma koye edema team my friend Liverpool koye de ma brand friend Mohamed Salah but Liverpool enya reasons why ombetimi aka che Mohamed Salah say ontena na wonsi akan for my friend Liverpool because now enkomo obi di ni believe say with the kind of performance Salah edanadi with the season he's been having and I'm here with how Liverpool rely on him, how he's been super for them and how he's been scoring goals for them no or a contender for a year the Ballon d'Or if things are to follow say the AC ko ya best statistics in many amfana nka ho. But if you look at the things he's been doing, how he carry Liverpool on his shoulders Chelsea is getting to a place where betimi age Ballon d'Or no and so it made their scene also. And Liverpool the upper hand say o betimi convince a branch friend Mohamed Salah am watimi atena e de matim friend Liverpool the enti American san say Saudi Arabia no kwa is not a place you go and you win Ballon d'Or. Even omo winning Ballon d'Or no ko hokra na etu omo so de omo ba enti wo afi na wo pe Ballon d'Or na je no enya de a wo kwa wo nsa betimi aka sa wo hwa branch friend Benzema je Ballon d'Or na ohura mu enso ewo eye Saudi Arabia ho a from 16th no oji wie no the next one no be to so 16th the tells is okona akoya de no wo se den ya ema before say Ronaldo be ko no to so 20th the next one ever because of Saudi Arabia anti first 30 grawantimi amiki so it's not a place how ko abet makwagoje Ballon d'Or but if you look at the statistics and things he's been doing here he's giving us Messi-like performance in 2014-2015 that won him the award then tina make sa last game against Aston Villa so when you in a year 7 months since 2014-2015 season Messi year no be anyi bi Messi kura you so 10 months na year but Mohamed Salah at the 7 months na year I'm not in any way saying that he is better than Messi but what I'm trying to say is even the greatest of all said man for si fan no in 10 months na Salah in 7 months it tells you the kind of season he is having and probably winning the Ballon d'Or say player and so go no sign assist in games in the same season no Messi na since 2014-15 season or in 10 months but Mohamed Salah the 7 months na so it tells that he's having one of the greatest seasons as a football player and he is knocking on the doors of the Ballon d'Or to betimi age Ballon d'Or na so atimi de esi na so say Liverpool tokoso a ball league no mo bono mutimeje now they are in the Carabao Cup if they are able to also get to the final of the UEFA Champions League and probably win na say Mohamed Salah bono kwan say he can win the Ballon d'Or and if he want to win the Ballon d'Or the contract with Liverpool now Liverpool will have the upper hand to sit Mohamed Salah down and tell him say the kind of season you've had Ballon d'Or winning season and if you want to win the Ballon d'Or untimi nko Saudi Arabia say o kwa kobobo you say Saudi Arabia want to be soro so obi because you see the Saudi Arabia they bobo but they've not attained that yet into ko regardless goes obese enya dia it will give you that name abet na baje Ballon d'Or and I'm for more attention sir if Mohamed Salah is to continue with performance at all dino na otokoswa we know how he's been in adia yede to aba and Crawford no massively to vote for him this one will be limited but Crawford will come and vote for him if he appears there as one of the 3 people or more and so to meet Major Ballon d'Or Oshe Benzema Zidane he will become the 3rd person who free that side with Major Ballon d'Or with the kind of performance and the season he's having. So Liverpool have got the upper hand. They need to now sit Mohamed Salah down against the Krati. It won't just kind of open. The money ABI you want, we can't offer you now. But we can offer you the support for you to win the Ballon d'Or. Player be able to catch or say, we need Ballon d'Or. But when the chance presents itself, you grab it. And now we've seen Ronaldo ni Messi be fat now, so did you want now we've not seen Mbappe having a season what dominated from start to finish. I feel Mbappe say what dominated. The who players we've been talking about Pedri, we've been talking about other players. But when you bring Pedri in, he is someone who consistently say the Ballon d'Or and whatever about goals and how basically impact to team. I'm not sure currently as we speak, there's been a single player what carrying the teams on his shoulders more than a branch of Mohamed Salah. More than 15 goals and more than 15 assists for Team FN Liverpool. There's not been a single player or he involved in such a games and a team century. So he's someone vying for the Ballon d'Or and he needs to stay in Europe if he wants to win the Ballon d'Or.
But team yet to say Leo DNB. Yes,
Wajibako.
And he said season 9 day. Na ABOU Liverpool winning Champions League. Salah bono modern to say the obono. Wabuama Liverpool aji league no. Na ABOU domestic trophies you Wajibako di account. Na season 9 day. And they are pay. Oh, men to aso man Liverpool be. me kona makoto aso Saudi say no so nke
and am the Benzema and Ronaldo example ma no Benzema je okowo obeto aso 16th
yeah
goals Ronaldo ase no woni na no ogi tama no wo Manchester United to aso 20 FB okowo no first 30 kra wa mam
am that the American no nya ni yo
Messi akwakoje
who say season here check your season and the review ade a wo ye ansa na wo se ne ba be so od Salah the Liverpool agibibia wo wie me extend me contract me call automatically say qualified is at least
people won't remember you. They won't even think of what you did in the past. When you are part of the talking normal air course now people still see you as relevant. When you are part of the things on the table, there be either a Saladin. In the Premier League, we know how they promote their games. And we've seen Salah being the face of a lot of promos or more, being the face of Team of Liverpool promos or more. But so called Saudi Arabia League, Nipa do say nehe. Nipa anchela nhwe sa. Into wudi eba lamlight no, ye ntimi ntene sa. We don't have the name. Messi mudi no imagine with what that kind of PR they crowd no. They still manage even in their lowest to be part of the training issues and the talking issues.
Oh, okay.
They are on different level. Ronaldo, Messi, they are on different level. But Saudi Arabia, Ronaldo couldn't make a cut in seasons any goals. So you don't add it. Or you don't add it to Mohamed Salah. He will go there and he will go and score goals and all that. But he is someone now. Saudi don't want him to be face of a more project no more. But this may not be the right time. Now Liverpool gather momentum no or more gather new man to make sure say we've sat Mohamed Salah down. Salah. Okwa emwa. Let's start something here. Sikane bia yenya, but you win the Ballon d'Or and no more person so he's been able to win African Best Nibi. Two baye upon we are since 1995 our Africa beyond and also to me it will be something sweet for Branch friend Mohamed Salah. Egypt for any beji because Egypt for regardless say Africa oba obi anti no mo born omo ko ewiase na say ewiase ahie bobo a omo ntimi make it in the World Cup they can make it and all that they've got a Branch friend Mohamed Salah on the Mudine trend so if he is able to win the Ballon d'Or about from the Egypt for no two say now we have arrived so when it's time for them to convince him say ontna now say be a bit ma wana na Ballon d'Or na I think say we will be reasonable with the season he's got. When he now you say be a what imagine the Carabao Cup, what G League, you know. Now was the champion in the account because Messi, you know, watching the 2014-15 season, you know, he won the Copa del Rey, won the Champions League, and won the La Liga. Wow. So if he is able to do it, then he will have to bet mania upper hand catch and say Chaletina. Now, it will be a win-win situation for Team friend Liverpool and a Branch friend Mohamed Salah.
Baron who say do baby as on England, so I don't feel open account. Or Salah Ballon d'Or, they go as a show. Yes,
and I make us say, you have some kind when it comes to Africans. Young Cassie and Omubu and Imtia. Oh, hey, look, man, then you the last time, special one, yeah. So we look, man, from Team there will be a mid club, a mid-table club.
Atlanta.
Yes. And look at the job he did for them last season. But no man could look at a coach talking about a player. He's been carrying them. The last time I will know Gasperini is a player about hat-trick from Saad team Atlanta no, in a cup final. Not any cup final, Europa League final. Against a team who are Bob Bundesliga. At the Bayern Munich Munatrom level. Almost will lose too much. Now you have hat to get to what TV that way. But look at what he was telling about JFN Lukman. So the Africans, I am ignoring. Chelsea for no mbusa so mu teams inside then I no. Enzo catch from the eye. Enzo person chro say Abramovich Chelsea no near any Chelsea no money. Abramovich in his era go fire Enzo Maresca. On go for Porter. On go for Branch FN Pochettino and FN Pochettino. None of them can ever been some coach Chelsea. Even interim Krankauma. If you look at coaches are foul, Mubia so make coach Chelsea team now. Abramovich era no was coaches, they've made names for themselves. Wherever they go, no matter they were serial winners. Jose Mourinho won with FC Porto and immediately Abramovich GDA said, Chelsea now bono. I should bring in Jose Mourinho. Okofa Carlo Ancelotti by job and Ancelotti. Obia in the year 1994, no assistant coach for World Cup.
Yeah.
Roma Abramovich Kofana by some coach Chelsea. You've seen managers, Mourinho Akwaba, Antonio Conte, Obi Odi Italy, Ebo Heroes. Near Dickens secure not to us about me coach Chelsea. So Abramovich was doing Chelsea with swag, money and everything. But these guys, they've not shown. Look at players now Abramovich at all. When you are camping in your team, or your big way go team one, Abramovich be bad no be foul. He was trying to pull Gerrard from Liverpool to Chelsea. Gerrard Nana Dina now was Wonko. He brought in Deku. He brought in Balak Muna in the team. At a point in time, Chelsea will get Makelele, Michael Balak, Michael Essien, and Deco in one setup. Yes! Look at Chelsea centre backs. You get John Terry, you get Alex Kavahumu, you get Ashiriko, right back, Bosenga one and Nanho, Muya so he was buying players that are very, very integral of their teams. But now they have gone in and be buying. Look at this squad.
2008
Champions League final.
Chelsea.
Look at this squad. In Vimvi, you get Lampard, Makelele, Balak. You have Joko, Malouda, Drogba. If you see this team, none of the current Chelsea players will even make to this team or bench.
No. Not a single.
Kwahuna player ben. Sakura man is here now. Obe bench check. Sanchez or a better chain or a better chain could chin one of the bench.
Team we. Chelsea team we. Bench. Current Chelsea.
Krauma team so now mom head team in the squad we.
Obianas.
Bench will be Antona.
Current Chelsea squad and was our squad when we reach.
Obiana bench.
Match only bench in the man and
Kwaku. Obiana bench.
Sanaz benya bench na kebabo.
Sanaz na bench ni my crowd. Players we home Gina Park no. And yet possible say the current Chelsea players. Now why look at the centre back. Tosin and Nase Chaloba and a bench. Because at this point I think Alex were at the bench, not the bench in so.
But match on pay bench in farmer and I'm shady.
Makelele
card and one card and I'm a but when was you are current Chelsea squad? Or those who call it a bench.
Team
or on mommy bench. I know more started.
On your moment at the end.
Would you say or more starting current Chelsea first level? We are in Europe. Would you do that?
Or more start to I'm doubt it. Okay, so squad. Chelsea 2008, 2009 squad. Okay. Also Shemudia. Franco Di Santo. Ricardo Charisma no Lusu for. Scott Sinclair no up and coming. Sa ai Mineiro da Silva. Sa Brazil ni bi no obebo Brazil national team no. Obebo oba Chelsea amfa. Onu say is a boys ni bu obeyina manaba kotranche.
Obi onye integral part of the team.
No kan won mo share that koto e ba so mebo na amfa.
Amfa no omo e bi omo ye adu. Wo dey affect team no e da ho we. Amen come to take bench o.
Me share de mu din na ampa obi anya bi bo. Lo kre. Me share ka ma ampa obi anya bi bo.
They won't make it.
Obi anya bi bo. Omo kra dey ba ko e be consider na e ko pa ma bi ono kra no obetimi akosha chiro okra bi. My first squad. Other two see answer my first squad. Goalkeepers then. Peter Cech, Carlo Cudicini, Jose Bozengua, poor fair across experience are now. I don't cry any ancient and yes. Juliano Balletti. Sam Messina, that small boy was a very good Bawanyana, Ricardo Carvalho, John Terry, Alex Diaz da Costa, Shiko, John Obi Mikel, Mike Essien, Mineiro da Silva, Frank Lampard, Michael Ballack. Scott Sinclair, another fine player. But Chelsea and Malouda, Joko Deco, Ricardo Charisma, Akrana, no for now. Solomon Kalu, Mr. Stoch, also another fine player. Franco Di Santo, a young player, also chance and I knew we are DJ Drogba, Nicolas, and Paul Bian.
Aside everything, these were boys who could not bought Chelsea, no. With their heart and their chest out. We would social media.
We would be able. We will soon be able.
A Bertrand. A Bertrand and Bosengua. James, and you will be more consistent to be Predabia. And they be a Bertrand Hono.
Fine.
We see a fine and normally share by
this game. That's John Terry was red card and was suspended. Yes, 22 against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bertrand. Yeah.
Bertrand Hall.
No cry no. Chelsea. Wingers no mugo no be ntimi ntu no.
Chelsea wingers is
Madueke, Jadon Sancho, Neto, what is the Pedro Neto, right?
Pedro Neto.
And then Wainaka.
So wingers in that song.
Will be team too.
Oh, some position by position.
Madueke team too.
That be
Sancho team too.
But the amount of dinner Palmer performance.
Jadon Sancho, you went that season, you on your cross back, where to have.
The thing is, during the time of Roman Abramovich, now we use strategic type of signing of players. What check is our players we are from 206 coming. Mikel will be not a bench, but then he knew the team very well, so he had that familiarity with the team already. So offer Mikel will be Nasa Orbo in 2012 finals with Bayern Munich. Nasa will partner with Frank Lampard in a midfielder. He knows Frank Lampard way back from 2005, so he can definitely fit in. Bosengo has been with the team from 2004 coming, so he knows the ins and outs of the team. Douglas Luiz and Gary Cahill and Omoba in the middle. Omo partnership at the centre back. Ashley Cole was the best at Arsenal, and then he came to Chelsea, and then he was performing. This team was a solid team. The cohesion and the identity was there. But in the Chelsea club now, form currently as we speak, it has been a whole change from last 2 seasons to this season. So it will take time.
2012 squad so 2012 ni dey omo born na bi be biabo 2012 na omo born na bi nya wo Gary Cahill say no yenga ni ne man hype na nyi gidigidi bia
na suspended.
I so but
what could be bia to ntia
Gary Cahill o 2012 squad
and the current Chelsea backline Tosna Darabio Trevor Chalobah Arsenal decides to grab the so cool. What I'm back is but not by the Arsenal. A player who bet my lazy in the boot.
Cool as war.
Not about cancer. And that's mommy win. Oh, and mommy full 2012 for other mommy full squad at Chelsea. Full squad. Now you read them. All the almost canals or move green.
Dabi no.
And 2012 na mention. So full squad.
Our full squad.
Bench the current one will beat Michael bench. So Kukawa beat Michael bench. But starting 11.
I don't know more sense. Football no level na ya do. Enti se bi twem.
It is true.
And level no form.
And level no form.
And level na
Madrid were dribble.
And one na come back.
Madrid were Mbappe. Madrid were Vinicius Junior. Madrid were Jude Bellingham. Madrid were Militao, Alaba, Rudy Gamoa. Omugu was a man.
And you know says I am for now come. E be say Rodrigo Vinicius. Vinicius di can ba Real Madrid do we dey pelo crabo.
No more
consistency na age
and why improve
yeah can end and that's something we will improve 2 years time
we will come here again and say different things.
Well that's squad in me
at 2012
you squad
no
and in
what Ramirez what current Chelsea wingers no
why now never
wasn't try why
that fair Lukaku our boy am for crowd you can't bring strikers way to match him. Keepers no fine. Every year small boys living and keepers current keepers a bit more room. Chaloba Brapa ni na no jina hono. Before so no be boy ya ne when they saw no time na no nya bi mo. Can say do ni Enzo mo bo no bobu mfifi hono. Ono den time we go mo. Evers. Enzo uzuzu ha no mani. Enzo mo bo no. Kwaku Enzo mo bo no bo ni say no. Eh boy, you dey watch
Enzo ba Chelsea no. What time now?
Or
at that time now young best player.
Or a World Cup winner. Or now best player wa Koji World Cup ni.
Is it you say second year?
A World Cup or Koji yene sana man.
You say the second coming no squad on your way.
Yeah, you see squad ni. And this squad was one of the squads at Chelsea. They still remember them. Do you remember that go against Burnley? Fabregas over the defenders pass no they match like Felician. Costa Drogba Remy Krama na nye no.
Or better than Never.
There be never ne so Bianca home. Miami Jackson Grand Count.
We kind of great.
We never squad.
Tibu Courtois.
Flipping is squad on
no Swaza. Net current Chelsea goalkeepers. Ubia nya gloves.
Na sa juma na why when ya je ho. Why squads upon squads. This was squad that not Chelsea. Net. Aspini Reese Chiwoni Alonso, Zuma Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen, Jorginho, Gilmore, Kante. Look at this squad and compared to a current squad. Police na di we see Milan. Ziyech, Kai Havertz.
Well, now you Chelsea in Gusa. Eh, omunema bi no manya ni ye. Na squad we crowd mu nsheda nya.
Squad we mu nsheda nya, but they had experience in this squad. They had leaders in this squad. And it's the more
we last Champions League squad we last Champions League 2021.
Yeah.
And the crowd and therefore the be 2 and 3 in the Benya biabo.
Ah, na da.
Enya yi na bo, enya yi na bo mo. Timo Werner.
Giroud was
Timo Werner no betimi atu.
Olivier Giroud
no mo tu ni fa Jackson mo nya de che. Timo Werner si Jackson mo Timo Werner bebo mo chances yi na.
Timo Werner
Hakim Ziyech ba Chelsea wa mo papa bia. Kai Havertz ba Chelsea nyina mfa zo mu nya no so aye. Champions League final koko shego wa papa bia. Sometimes mo nya fair to carry squad. Na mo wi. My so what to say?
Oh, la no nya ko.
No one would omo ye. O so bu boys na. Ajuma boys na ye ma Chelsea. You can't tell me that Christopher Nkunku mo ne Nicolas Jackson money players over here. You boy here they say tossing at DIABY. Akwa ni pass. You will be that. Oh pass out there.
Lewis will long pass. We know.
And you could see saying
he won Champions League.
Abi Champions League na charge 5. And the Champions League accept they want to top the world ready. Why? Sabi
qualification ko mun team qualify.
When for team qualify.
Current Chelsea place.
Champions League qualification. Squad na Chelsea assume.
Look, we're talking about club. We are talking about club. Now on 2 years without winning trophy. Abramovich no 19 years now with DN. All kono waji 21 trophies. Every 2 years averagely. Now Chelsea winning trophy under Abramovich era. What about the team? Now Chelsea for more some kind of me have more challenge.
But who means on my winning trophy this season? Trophy Conference League there over there. Ebu ben na fu obi a na ebobi. Obi mo Conference League here we are my show.
The more fu to bet na kwaji.
My show. My yanko. Abi ba fa time.
Oh, there be saying there. Entimi.
Ola acheta abufia.
Oh,
Ola acheta.
Mate landlord mate. Landlord ma menchia bia me yonku bi kakra as I say. Na me say o ye ne be won ten time fidie no so. Enra menkano let opeso coming na me lawyers ne say we no high court. Mr. Bodu he camera ni makachro Monday we share no court. Then now I
Migiana.
Oh yes, Monday we share no court.
Na oni say we are seeing now.
Also wa ko jisika.
Monday we share no court.
I only say we are seeing now.
Sama.
Only limit to account sama. Yes, I say it but Pierre who says
oni agenda shishi tu.
As I would. The fella agenda nyame.
Oni agenda.
Oh yeah, akọ akoni dichi.
Yes. So abi go. So
oh ha na fancy so have form back.
Oh yes.
O me shisha agenda so. As I would. Obetima can say you wrong. Na say you also be here.
No, but we are the poly room just a poly black na we akodi na. Then ne wo.
What you say?
So I do one back.
Oh, Enra can say near maybe kakra na free US buy and I was say Mekoje.
Oh,
what you say? But you say, baby, I'm a coy, unfortunately, and I'm Mr. Bodu Kushia.
Okay,
so what done for you?
Patra.
So what done for you?
But you may own dear.
And I did also born.
I be a songwriter.
That's what I put him to.
Also, I tried Mama Stone.
Who say, men, I shall say no. Not me dually more entertainment. Oh yes, more.
And do you know the end about to Kakrama?
Me a lot of songs.
Okay, to walk one way.
What's that?
To walk one way.
Oh yeah.
So you stumble and you put two. Also on the trauma. Also the trauma.
And big brother.
To number one. So now 2 words or like if it's all 2 to number one.
Luther is only say when it comes to
music
say,
me or watch who there watch the bibi. There's a more catches the Luther actually bibi.
Yeah.
To which bibi.
Me nyum dey odonyum mo.
Na dey name.
Enyum bia to nyum say odonyum yenyum. Akwabo etiu, akwabo adwuni etiu.
Shishaware enye obi ana tem maseye. Kakra me wono ene wana me de beye wo hu ade. Enti mi bibi ni enkoja mi wo subru ye ni o.
Na Friday atwa.
No, do call you do wo. Then sakodi ensa wo. Shishawari.
Guys.
And you will be on it too.
We cross and I'm rap today.
Me share.
I want to cross and I'm rap.
And your raps will say, and you know, who say, and you know, your intro.
It's weird.
We intro, no about hook, no about chorus.
Okay. It's we to as well.
Oh, say one man to me.
Now, what to intro now? Rap the enemy.
Into a basako muna, one name a ding into a door when Sanda. Now, one day in cropping into a basako muna, into a basako. Into a basa.
And then the new day got you.
Now, and you will throw no 2-9.
And you will.
Yes.
I don't mean so was our talent.
Oh, more, me say, I didn't uncle Pondia. First song I'm sure. It's at number 14 years. No, we train number 17 years.
But what do you?
What do you do? What's all that? I'm some to back to be.
Okay.
What do time is that?
So we need to have
we say, Oma, Musunkwa. Baba. Also, local competition. Yes. Things fall apart in my heavy life. So soon my life will be bright and shine. Them say that be in the night. Oh, for the past 6 years, I've been in prison. I was into prison, not finding it difficult. And now I'm being released. This is my renewal. Oh, this is my story. Oh no, should I take my consent?
Hey, Springburger, aqua voice in your name. The only man, no see a movie about what's on you. Generally, you are the cravats or Metauchi.
Oh, unse.
Oh, you'll be as a
yeah.
Metauchia. So we bet to no Metauchi. Oh, desire for our queer to Jamahai. So here be a Jamaqualo. Why don't you buy Odo 10 minutes after you today? Okay, you are I don't care why. You can come up with that, baby.
I'm sure I'm matching the ball. Him to see now, my mission is your boss. My mission is your boss.
All the 10 minutes after my car, or 4 minutes, 15 seconds. I say 15 seconds. I don't remember. My mission is here. This story to me, I mean, Israel. Israel. There's this fascinating story about, the Israel Federation Association. Omutimi. I think say Luther Krabe whole story wahanum. But the point is say Puma and Adidas, it's not back off from Israel Federation Association. Say most of the things say also our West Bank concerning Israel and Palestinians, as to say Omutimi display a lot of human rights abuse. Most of the people requested say Emma sports case sponsor be an intimi and call Israel Federation Association and sponsor based on Nehemiah Koso Israel Tokwa with Palestinians for so many years in the man. But say Puma and Adidas back off. Now say Adidas back in 2018. Now say Puma BCH in 2018. I say human aya. It tracked back to the kind of beef and rivalry at that mountain. We're out of Dazzler and away rid of Dazzler. There were two brothers who sat down to establish one particular shoe manufacturing company that was purposely for the sponsorship of athletes, footballers, and clubs and national teams during the time in 1919. And Omoshasi established that kind of company, and it was referred as the Gebrüder Dazzler Company, or Herzegovina, that kind of municipality, or Bavaria, namely Bavaria in Munich, But the moment we established that shoe company, they say, Papa, and Christoph Dazzler, he was a shoe manufacturer. But then, no one to me, any that shoe manufacturing company into a large quantity. So, Rudolf Enebapenin, and won 1898, and Adolf in 1900. That 2 years later, and Adolf. Now, that time, now Rudolf, ceramic company, Herzegovina, one particular company, and a no year Juma. But at the age of 15 years, and shared the West German military army. So he was a military man as far as as a worker. It was a ceramic company name. Now the Yakoba and say, we mommy and as mommy, your friend Paulina. Paulina too was a laundry worker. One of the biggest company
ɛwɔ Hezegana for. But what happened is after some war, a branch friend said Adolf. And Adolf was someone or a creative, in fact, or innovative. What he meant now no creating a lot of things. So in the year 1919, what now say at that time, now Rudolf, away, First World War, and Udi economy West Germans. Now, what's now no or propound a good theory say he needs to establish the shoe company and papa a because ne papa no that kind of idea no say obetimi establish a big shoe company and invite a lot of clubs, a lot of people amoma beshe sinebeye it will be a renowned company in the future. So Adolf Etnase propounded that theory, waiting for his brother to be back from the First World War. In 1919 to 1924, Rudolf called the First World War and returning back. Or by Adolf sat down with him and the theory in the train. When he sat down with Rudolf, not the theory in the train, Rudolf said, "Yeah, me support you. Say any so I didn't way in I will support you for this particular company to become a well-known company in the world." And on the Gabriela Dazzler Manufacturing Shoe Company, Hezeganov. When they established this particular company, in the year 1938, at that time, Berlin Olympic Games, there was a particular athlete, an African-American slave trader in the core, and he was called Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens in 1938 Berlin Olympic Games won 4 gold medals. And the Gabriela Dazzler Company needed a particular athlete to meet my company in Berlin. That kind of athlete needed me a shoot to the exposure of the Gabriela Dazzler Company. And they met Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens at the time Jesse Owens got the gold medal or share the Gabriela athlete kits that kind of gold medal. But only this year. Far bike, call Berlin from Hezeganov to Berlin. Use bicycle and running the core. The bicycle was full of 200,000 sports kits of Gabriela. And when they went to Berlin at once, 200,000 sports kits in Berlin. So that name called the Dazzler Manufacturing Shoe Company became a renowned company in Germany within that short period of time in 1938. But in later parts in 1940s, because it's a one. Rudolf a part of the army. And during those times, there was a particular political party in the West Germany which was called the Nazi Party. And the Nazi Party was spearheaded by Adolf Hitler. Yeah. And Adolf Hitler himself was a Nazi leader. No? He is always seen say, a totalitarian and a dictatorship. And as a dictator, in Soba, whether you like it or not, do yourself, military for more that kind of quotes, do before complain. Yeah. Whether you like it or not, you will be cool. And then he smashed a lot of people in West Germany. And even the Americans, no crumple believe, he said, the Second World War, Adolf Hitler was part of the conspiracy, or more conspired the Second World War, of which the Rudolf was part of his close people are not on in the year, Juma. So during that time, the Allies belongs to the Japanese, the Germans, and also the US people. The US for the best spy, Rudolf. But Rudolf only believe, he said, Adolf in the Americans in the later part in the 1940s. Because at that time, the Second World War in 1948, and they needed to actually revenge on most of the people in the Nazi party. They were actually involved in the Second World War. And Rudolf and Mani dream be say Adolf and the US for no ababechino. It's actually Rudolf pa. Rudolf then buy no. And ne papa Christoph Dazzler Adrian say because of Santa Tawan Edom in Temnintino. Omuntna Hezeganov one man, name Omun living in the same via. Rudolf Yere Antiasie, Adolf also Yere Antiasie. So Omum your Madrian say Omunt nephew because our refuni say a year no Rudolf Yere any Adolf Yere no Montiasie with that kind of decision. Christoph Dazzler Edmund, these two, beautiful brothers, no Mantiasie. So living the same area in Hezeganov, Intimianye very, very good. And almost so intimate. Now in 1948, they needed to understand mutually. No be able to go into his separate ways. So in 1948, Rudolf Ekonenim Imuche Ekote I mean, on one Kasane manufacturing shoe company, and Adam Sokoti or no dear bet. When you check in the Garuda Dazzler manufacturing shoe kits now Rudolph only believing in sales-oriented approach. Meaning, say, or no believing in Sika. Say, me ya the end of crampon. I'm not talking about the quality, but then quite first one makes me attract a lot of people based on my economical nature. Enemy economical status now me wanna. I can easily get a lot of people to buy my kit. But Adolf Dazzler no believe in quality development of sports kits. See, the quality. When your sports kits are quality, you can get a lot of people. Until within that moment in time, the people in Hezekiah, at that time they were close to about 30,000 people over there. 2/3 of the workers no more company in Muche and 2/3 now follow Adolf Dazzler.
Oh, okay.
To his Adidas. So Adolf Ad, and then Dazzler is that name Das, shortened the Kabum Adidas. Wow. And Rudolph it's a Ruda sports kit, but later on Odebema Puma in later part in 1960s. But in 1970, as MKCBC, this man or Woneba, near friend Horst Dazzler, Papa Winso baby, near friend Amin Dazzler. In 1970 World Cup, it was one of the beautiful World Cup at that time. The young emerging person coming up and being so world best was Pele. And when he was there, they wanted him to become one of the athletes to be team sponsor either Adidas and as a Puma. Puma for your margin say they will easily go in and then search for the signature of Pele. Adidas for so Koi, Puma for Koi. But at the end of it, Horst Dazzler and then Amin Dazzler, the two cousins, echo in mutual agreement say, Sikana Abraham say Pele we airpay in 1970 World Cup just to advertise their product, because it's free, different family. But then we have that particular rivalry between us. At that time, this man was actually expecting close to about $120,000, who equivalent here. He can easily get close to about $2.8 million at that time. Omutimi was signing a particular mutual contract called the Pele Pact. And the Pele Pact, they say, move between the Adidas and Puma. You cannot go beyond to sign the agreement with Pele. But at the end of the tunnel, Puma, which is actually known as Amin Dazzler and Papa Rudolph Dazzler. No, Rudolph, it's me. We can negotiate with Pele outside the backyard. So in the 1970 World Cup, this was a quarter-final match between Brazil and Peru. And at the start of the game, because of na adian secret, no bian pese ombe hunintino, because the Puma any Pele and negotiating intino. We have video near that's now. Pele stopped referee before the start of the match. A catch referee say he wants to lace his shoes because he wanted the cameras to actually sight the shoe called Puma. And Okoto yellow lace his shoe no, and a camera and capture the sports cater sponsor Puma, and it became a well-known sponsor in the world in 1970 World Cup. And that's now watching. So this is Pele, Wakotoa, all lazy shoes, That is Pele. It was called the Pele Pact. Now this resulted in a dangerous rivalry between Puma and Adidas, because in say Pele Pact, sign a bond, say Pele Pact, when Obi anko home, but Puma, wo Rudolph na Papa Penimo, no ba Amin Dazzler. Afechi akwa adi na dia ene yen tokwa na ya shemukina way back na afina ye ba be. So within that period of time, Adidas ni believing say with the quality development or no, Adolf betimi neba host ebetimi develop a lot of training kits into metimi. But a lot of people believe in Germany say Rudolph and neba Amino snitches and be Adolf any in the bucket one host no. So most of the German people believe they they wouldn't go in for Rudolph Nejuma now, So at that time, Bayern Munich was also coming up, and Bayern Munich came in for Adidas. That is the reason why when you go to Bayern Munich, Adidas that kind of percentage. Bayern Munich related close to about 8.9% in the percentage sales of Bayern Munich. That was the time a Bavaria community who supported Adidas. And only one German national team. And the German national team supported the side of Adidas. Maestro. That was the rift between the Adidas and the Puma. And then say Israel, most of the people in Israel in 2018, Adidas when they can sign a contract. Say check about human rights abuse. Israel community between the West Bank, Palestinians and the Israel community in the now. We will not associate ourselves with that kind of brand. Do you know something? Before some met your months, not knowing that Israel for not communicating to the Adidas for and say they will not tolerate the side of Adidas. So are the main kit sponsor for their national team. No knowing say na Puma for ACHA. In 2018. So in July 2018, no more cancel more contract with Israel now. Now Puma for us answer ACHA in that same July. Or call and Puma for signing a contract in July 2018.
The Puma near Adidas in
Tokano and the cry.
The maestro.
It started way back in 1940s.
Maestro. Come over so the banana the young to Abehamia.
Say and you know, a talent or
maestro.
Oh, landlord.
Vas, me jam wallet no.
They say no more chairman no one in parliament so.
Can be issue no so we never share maestro. Money yo.
But you know my boss and then Nana Kwame sorry. I
about someone what to no man say.
I am team supported brand no.
Now we need say we na ejuma but my show you too much. Why? Like Rich, big bro Daji de my show. Your bro say Rich is watching you. Rich Mate, no the other buy it. Meaning say videos na we are me corner the player mentioning Tikaka. And sana ya bafina ya babe we ni adia. And here we are making kind say good evening or say hey Mr. Voice, we want collaborate with us for Powers. The name is Kobe from Cote d'Ivoire. There's only a voice and I know a ding pa. Hello Abu, good evening. I'm Louisa from Bema Sikuma. What Varas is saying is true. Not even Kupama can make it through in the Chelsea lineup and the Abramovich era. Now my darling club Chelsea is not on the same level with Aston. I was now my darling club Chelsea is on the same level with Aston Villa and Newcastle United. And Omokromu plays Papa Krachemo. Now, I really like your show. Keep it up. Good work from Mother Ghana, from Kenny Shaba inside, Adeso, Kofi Krom, Nodifi, Baba Biramu, Waha. Good afternoon. I think Liverpool is on top of the Premier League because of bad officiating. Arsenal would have been top without unnecessary red from referees. And also, your day, a buyer, and they will so the 10 pa. And Krata Nibia. The Ghana Football Association, the Monarch, have football clubs to start court league and division free league, else they will collect your club system, meaning they will collapse your club. The BA club has started their league without any support and even no match day ball. The home club brings his ball for the game, same as division 3. No security. If you don't take part, they will cancel your team. Meanwhile, all the clubs has paid their affiliation to the Ghana Football Association. Now we're doing a team. Bring me to take one sempa. Ze teams in there or more every papa. Salam alaikum. Abu Dhabi. I'm watching live from Yezi. It's me, Oscar One. I know you're the other buy. I'll say Fakye TV. Me, Oscar from YouTube. And on the other the Ababe fantastic show. Nice draw. Arsenal. We are going to the final from Asaudu. Aguna Mansa Chrome no the Fiaba. Ababra Abubakar is a good evening, Abu. Watching live from Abofo. The Champion League draw there. Ayefala Ma Barcelona now. Luis Castillo Goods Odiano. Super storyline from my shoulder. So Kwame Ofoyaman for Yenya the Go Stars, Mami. Mommy, this is a Bibiani Boko. The another teacher are watching live from Magazine. Hala Madrid and a park we see Gazy. Fantastic. A Japan Elvis. Teacher. Teach me teacher. Ngedi ono so ede eba ye no no na ma onze wasti solo big bro my show your voice alone is freezing my phone mate no the out de eba be ramuni adia na Springburger oze this rap de 0/100 na de on support to ade bi eye we da na we so usu briefing oze am keke watch you live straight from Bogo so Dumasi more update from Barcelona camp. Okay, more update from Los Blancos. Fakye number 1. Get the other bear on TV. We na crowd. Mami Kokoti kakra. Me ba na afi. Ma ba beto aso ama.
Me show MON-FRI kepa half one of. A player now modern battles on the Dino Charles de Catalari.
Koku me chaw ni obedu afo nyina. show them life or Jumo Herbal Center or Kumasi Fiyansa. Champions League the Obian say Hala Madrid there. Obia we say we are seeing a team. Then in Champions League nimbo. Obia dana na ka tell me here no say
Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. It's me Joe from Kofro. Edini Charles Dikitalari.
Fakye Sports me pacho play anything the Charles Diketelele.
Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Pacho me de same me Kazafri Tamale. Dino ye Sha Diketelare. Sha no instead of Charles no Sha no ye French. In the year more Charles in the year Sha Diketelare.
Yeah, Fakye Sports. We are really enjoying your show. Keep it up. The warm-up is too heavy. Keep it up. Fakye for life.
ABOU, DIABY, Fakye player and a friend Charles Diketelare.
Good evening, Fakye Sports. Me Fakye Media Ane Aziz Morgan the money man from Offenso Abofo. And me Fakye player no Edin Charles Diketelare. Charles Diketelare. Me Fakye Media no na me Fakye.
Yeah, ABOU. Good afternoon. Edino, Charles Diketelare, Charles Diketelare, and the Dusty Ediamwa.
ABOU DIABY, and let's be a good afternoon, ABOU DIABY. Your friend Bento, Nkasafri Yeji, Bono East Region. ABOU DIABY, Real Madrid, Yensobia, until any man.
ABOU DIABY, I can't tell you. Oh, do you need to say simple? Charles Diketelare. Charles Diketelare.
Nakili, Nkasafri Savannah region Damango. Debbie, Mami Fakye is na Menchia, the CEO, bankroller, Edema DBB United, Nana Alexander ABOU. Debbie Papano Yajma, or Yajma Kesepa, ODBB. Never say time for Nina.
ABOU DIABY, but your Charles Diketelare.
Charles Diketelare.
ABOU, we dey make sure we know what you funny now. Dini dey Charles Diketelare.
Right, ABOU DIABY. We did the Dr. Slane. That's a free dance and we are so. Lay and your friend Charles Diketelare.
Good evening, Fakye TV. Player in the Charles Diketelare.
Fakye Sports, good afternoon. Me judge Obia. I also Obia Hoye. Your friend Pon. I play and I'm not to sono. Your friend Charles Diketelare.
ABOU DIABY, ABOU, good afternoon. And come out any opinion na Michiachiam. The Katafri Oti region. Meeting Eddie Peter Great Fiambo. Na play and I'm in the picture at 2 TV nationality Eddie Seller. Diketelare.
Charles Diketelare.
Ma'am, good afternoon. Your friend Owusu Gomez George. You don't have friend acoustic. Bekasafi Accra, Fadama. Edina Modebayeno. Perenidino. Your friend Charles Diketelare.
Good afternoon, ABOU. Player in the year. Charles Diketelare.
Fakye Sports. Good afternoon. Edini Charles Diketelare.
Good afternoon, ABOU DIABY. Edini Nkasafri Magumo. Player and Edini Charles Diketelare.
ABOU, yeah, we and I am a free broody. Charles Diketelare. Charles Diketelare.
Fakye FM Prince. Charles Diketelare.
Yo, what's up? Fakye Sports. Player need the Charles Diketelare.
Charles Diketelare.
This is sport.
Mama yate na the Friday ni dey na ye ne mo an ka bom yard na but why sure ehu pa say di atibo ya sum but na sa me made dem kama me nye we na me komra na enye we ya anti ye komra ye ba na ya okay and as me ye tiasi mu fie na ya bomode na afise na to aso kama pe ti be da mama but uze nana abi ye football na sign returning top flight no na that's in family koka so asisi ana security personnel sene videos ina ebuba de ba mtie fake game ekoso okaso we are bibiani go stars na akwa mo akwa game no na e game atram the visa any bibiani go stars and omode boy nti se we nka e ready and come here yehu said am bambo for na akwa kugu oni ade no che say from ayiko no enye we bia abatunim the supporters in the do bibia I was here two omofo afutu e de mo nyina ne say se utimu nyade aha abi won zero mo asi aye ne ma no macho someone who said o mo asi ahihye ne ma no so won we attract the visa omo game omo ne bibia ni good stars game ne ba be sha ase no special also o mu si ye ne ma no it tells you that this time round no anibra aba ne ne ma panfo di guna kwan mu ne che say yendi agro this time round cry and omo ye say be ye na akwa say young Concourti has a money be again.
Of course, yes.
Kwaguni, I have experience when it comes to watching international games. Not in Ghana here, but outside Ghana. So where Enyema Omudiababisi or Barikisi Omudiabisi or Eshena, when you go to advanced jurisdictions, na Okoheboa, say ya ni Esheno. Look. My menu to come around find example. In advanced places, so who rush stadium to Sababaya? A 50 Amakum traffic. And I said Children's Park, SFM side one. You found SFM. A bar the fat is my kitchen anyone so what could do entrance. Over passing through all this. That's the same two for we, no for we, kakran, so when ya Akwenya Abbey Stadium.
To where we crown, pay the old carnage say unkita ma de tikita. Men stadium brokra. I say acquire Rikusuno. Unima de tikita. Arankita accreditation. Unya access to.
Kweku me kai say yekohwe Ghana ni Portugal. Walk up Qatar. Meko Park in so. I went with me notebook. Let me put notebook via metro and nearma ewum. Sometimes say me share bibina say me faster. I prefer writing than see me type of phones because typing I do but writing I make me abbreviate and then I make sure no said the crime in me say na me na me kan me humadi. So I went there with the book and then a pen. As a media personnel, me drew entrance so me accreditation the chair say me accredited FIFA journalist me back match as a journalist about reporting yema. The security they allowed me enter with a book. Pen ya mama amfanko.
Ya mama fa pen uncle.
Pen. Ya mama fa pen. The reason they gave me is that asem si maestro na ben me. Between me and maestro, si enya entawantawa kakra bia metimi use pen dia wo maestro. Object a metimi dia pray nipa. Nti ye mama kwan mama fa pen for inside. Nti if I want to write anything, advise am except me use me smartphone na ekuta machine ekuta me no mum na me use. So they allow you what the phone even laptop any home charger yeah my phone range because a heavy idea we betim dia bo be me pra
so na me ba
security tight
ya kan yina na abam abi on the own kan cheze ye ha no ne niema bi se ye be bo ba ye de
but yagum asem nsi nti yagum
adi chromaize ye twen ma di ye ha ne de it is the last time na ka no se kwan bi atutu age se
akwanchie you need the right thing to do, but unless we wait for something to happen, and say, "Kweku adi we hear you any." But member the Ghana Football Association abaso, member the Ministry of Youth, and as I say, Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Yeah.
Member abaso. Na member Ghana Police Service, IGP, Dampare, any the police for member abaso. Mabo obiya abaso ewi en pese me kan asem wi edit to aso. Okay, to become rich, and yet difficult.
Yeah.
But unya rich we are how to be there. To maintain our riches now. We see kind of when man. That is where the problem is. Until a day in the catcher will say Egypt coach in the catchers identifying the problem. It's not only the problem, but the reaction after the problem. When I is saying a first idea to say BBS the friend first aid. And is saying how are we going to sustain this?
We already there. The police force say
I tell you, say the say ya never to us the aqua. You record casualty. I will league center be referees will go to games, officiate games with fairness.
Come up. I don't demand about quite special outcome. I mean, you may France and Intiase. So I've been a dome team there. Ubo Homa, Chichina, Omunjaina. One issue so as some work on her. Maybe Nimpa and one team's in a ball main stadium. No, to set Tamale Babaya across Sports Stadium. NFL second dino. Omo for crash on Momo. New way to say you are traveling by you. My sultan on him.
Yeah.
Omo teams in a bow. But cause of say you no war baby to say.
The tunnel
Doma or baby to say Basicoli stars and honor. Tunnel near open but Omo bo main stadium. Omo for pa. My show me share mammy.
I think
say F Bema BBR the daddy.
I think this is the change that we all needed right from the first place. And me can't assemble a CCC actual. Wouldn't be in here and then answer between United. Edit that post the bar say wow ubeche the okun polling no obema 100,000. Okay. Now there was a meeting between Agama and then the family. Mr. Agama and the family. And the family nina catching Mr. Agama said, "Unjai football no Tom United."
Wow.
Baby, football na kwa kujuno no. So there was this close meeting between Agama and his family. Ne yere ne ma omu nyina catchon papa said, "On Tom United." Do you know why? Say Bechem obono.
Yeah.
And
Omo
hafo. And they've seen a lot of instances AC with Bechem and other football clubs, especially I think 208, 209. Almost I take example to Mr. Gama say 208, 209 on the ball middle league game ewo Babaya Sports Stadium. On the ball I think
it was against BA United.
Same way.
And then asema me catch away. Omo game na no mo hu supporters na sha say bro mo hu ewo stands name. Omo game na wi. Now Bechem United eko BA for akotete kwem abro Bechem for ama mo bass no mo yema papa even Agama cry mo bo no at that time no you own.
Here's the issue the
Mohammed of Philadelphia or US. Same bebre yeti but yenche crucial.
That issue ni see no. Agama niema ono kan wo meeting as say he has seen what happened during that time. And Timbia between you be kwa we bi an odietire and ohun niema etoto between United on kwa we matches. And say na yawo obi sekan yekuna ono oye club owner. And those kind of things na course wo nso atre say omutimi attack even an up cry even to the extent of attacking coach Kwesi Apiano or owner of Bechem United. Onim don no say betimi atono in any of the football centers into on Tom Bechem United. That was the reason why I make that bold decision to actually come out and say, so we're going to kill off Polybiano of 100,000 bra. But this security is what we need in our local league centers. Because we say you bought big match. When you win your big match, baby any go stars near Tram Divisa, Ebo FA Cup.
And I said, I should no, zero musi and the match be a big match.
Big match be a big match.
Because the Eke Kakono, or we are no Biafra, one Kwezo, when your match be a good
very good. And what included in the security measures on the two akwem say see your bo we are born or Kaswa, so thereby don't actually pick up Kaswa police people to be around the sports stadium. Pick your more free actually to so be a free Bawi or free Shiashi, a free Yanfan say Adenta police, more monko Dasuman, more monko because over there those police no more Kaswa on the bad people over there at Kaswa. And in some way, they cannot say it, and also they cannot even arrest them. Pick extra people, and that's external police service from outside Kaswa. No munko this way. What I'm seeing, is actually a moment, a refreshing most of the moment. Me age from our football. Now, a refreshing our mindset. This time around, when you're going to the sports stadium, your security and everything behind is assured. So when you come home safe. This is what we need in our local league, and this is what we need. But as to sustain it, will be a problem. Because Ghana here, we've seen it say, see a shared movement be first day, second day, third day, fourth day. Now if you are a lot of things.
What we are saying, the Emma Mekrana Meka or the Abbott to say a very difficult to sustain this. I don't know how it is going to be done, but the minimum so game home team won't offer security car. I run a Division 1 club. When you tell me some in fact security personnel about 150, to be very honest, I don't have the budget to cater for that. The ABOU in the first 1 month, 2 months, are issue now is in the clubs who adhere and on budget to my. But after 2-3 months, say if you know ABOU, ministry ABOU, security for the ABOU, I think the cost of any we should be catered for by ABOU buying. Because I didn't want Jim said I've seen
teams in Aswa.
Yes, I've seen Yenuya Don Carlo when she VM for when she was Sunday. We be there. Unfortunately, Meta went into me or I don't know some informal with me as one of the safety and I also say the measures from the AFA to put in place for our games. Failure to adhere to this comes with a fine and a ban. Yes. Was Sunday we now from the we so I'll push it to you now. I'm trying to open it from here.
Who say Black Queens game na chance here. Na asma me on line up na mombo so and say Ghana any abrepa fi o say kokoji akon ba. Na bibi adadi nti number 1 goalkeeper Cynthia Conlan Finde Portia Abwachebe captain team no Nina Noshi Anastasia Echa Susan Amadua na Jennifer Kujo Grace Asantoa Jacqueline Owusu Sharifatu Sumaila Princess D Mafona Doris Bodua eti omo na neno omo asha sera mo my Ghana James e no na da so no betimi ahwe na aboama na ma ko etimi monitor no from afar said the ebe koso ne the ebe we bia no ye betimi e de ama ya hwefo na ma hu said the city we ni ye preparation na ye then the coach ye friend last Kim Bioke Green e ba ye no we na the first game e de man chance here ne we ya ti abi to asoma me.
So like I was saying buying a bum ministry no a bum police for no so enye bi mo na security agencies na enye bi mo in order to make sure say going forward no on many go ho you bit me anya say jai ni nyina bo clubs no so to be very honest ball na nkasa kra ya boyi sika sen na obebo at the end of the day ni be wi obetibi atua Red Cross obetua ambulance obetua security ansa page na nkasa na obo no what's atua because page na nyawo dia stadium na nyawo dia and so we tua bi dia stadium management committee a omo de be kita for stadium ni maintenance and niema so at the end of the day obewie no amount of money now when now call negative it is a way ebeka ho this huge number of police personnel and security personnel ebeka na ye jai ni nyina dey abo clubs and so I tell you it will not last for 1 month. After 1 month the clubs will go back to the normal way and anyama we kwaku enye say ye nimu enye say ye ni ya mra no mu dadawo category A games ye kotoko ni House of Folk emra wo hodada after May 9th incident no say ye bo category A game a ye nya police personnel kwa no see nya 150 plus soldier for wom fire service for wom eba division 1 any winner. I remember perfectly last season now we pre-match it is said our pre-match say also unya 10 uniform police personnel in division 1 who we are near same personnel how many day how many uniform at the account this season proud to the start of the season and the bar say number near 25 uniform police personnel plus another officials and other personnel are almost uniform in total you can get about 30 plus or more packers but over match clubs need to be ready for all the clubs are able division 1 will be ready for over match personnel are who on 10 our pre-match I can't just 10 we are waiting. Now could be 10 no crown. Young Fabi can become running side for you 25. The home team will tell you, say, Omundi, we acquire the Umunyano, and they cannot even cater for more than 10. Obey, they never tell us, and to be a Bruno. Say, you see, 2 at the Nasia, will be any who can so compromise it. We all have to go by the rules and regulations. Now down say, yes, a 50 for gamer, a 50, 100 for gamer, 100. I'll see in police in uniform. Police are on my prepare say or more abba everybody. And again, young country Ghana police. Look, I keep saying, say Ghana police, ayo imagine say on person man, they are able, they are capable to do anything. I have only one problem, and I challenge with Ghana police. But now no some na IGP catch say on any man and any maba one Asia no madin komo what asio mo am so catch and say now they are going to work when it comes to how to control crowd. Ghana police a whole problem in my liking.
And the
way a manner control crowd to me it is not the best. You follow by an incident na isi ya omoto aboba a man the ball supporter back when anywhere kweku wahwe abrofu game to send dra na me show Fenerbahce any Anderlecht game incident this year it halted for 15 to 20 minutes. What is here to tear gas crowd? May 9th, I can open the negligence or the inability of some security personnel and a fire tear gas. And a cofa May 9th in Nabai. And to Kosi Ewo Stadium, say, Obi Rap Park, now you proper search, answer Nipani Rap Park, any semi Ruba Park, Unkuta any sharp object, and Odi Rap Park. Some misunderstanding a see between me and my true, and some union a day come. Many sharp object I meet me, they are one prana. Why do you have to fire tear gas? Why do you have to fire rubber bullets? Your security personnel, and you say, your mom say, when you enter stadium, somewhere you check and a entrance answer, or more area pramanaso, knowing very well, Obi and Kuta any sharp object or DBU. Again, it go back to clubs also. Your stadium, Yendini, Utimiko Bayara, Utimiko Grass Post, Utimiko any venue. Could park in inside na kasa kunyana bakwa na so enema egu ase fini na ema egu obi ba park na se china about no kuta park no seat nti obetuma nya bibi o de nti ye catch police for so omonye thorough search before so bibi rum ye catch clubs no so say before you allow game say enkoso wa go program so make sure say we stadium no so e safe for enkofo mo eba ho with all the respect e nipa na eba ho nti ye me rap park so ne ye beba seat na ye ba betena so no sabi and ye maybe gugu ase a obi ba no wan Fakye MON-FRI abonte amampo a obewura ho a otiminya de ye bibi. Once again Kotoko, how to folk all the 18 clubs are able Premier League, 48 clubs are able Division 1 and omo Division 2 kweku after 3 points there is life. Me ko game obi ni minya encounter e wo game I try to cause fight. I keep telling people I mentioned Rebra Penny, David Obinyako. Dave Days, that time, I was on Chrysler Warriors. I had an encounter with Bofu. I was in Coronation Park. After the game, Dave called me. That time, I was HFM. I was on radio. Make a game, Nasem. He called and Obama said, I am a brother.
My far winning from my young in tears as a BBN Go Stars and team from our tram division give me and this 0-0. But the penalties how you go start a film.
That's bad.
TBB auntie.
That's bad.
You say now somewhere on my way am I
so Dave Ephraim said and some now make come a CHM I'm a brother to me interest and I told him on air said Dave if you see me as your brother you're both gamer let's be brothers before during and after. Do not let us be enemies before, during, and become brothers after. There is life after 3 points. It is a no mark before the game. Now, obey ye and ye my born nature me. Uni minyan tokwa. During the game, uni minyan tokwa. Ni ye puma up a semen servantio. Debbie, we've been brothers. Born now ye born. It's now Europa and the Champions League and dry ye match in Europa. Before the game, team Nimpeni Fukushia no makwa have a lunch together. Ye I can leave club and be here my Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be working with another club.
And they are not great.
Inti adentina menesa club no se menene konto kwa.
Ate
special. Man ye nyina ye.
Edi tokwe bi ani. But I the last time concern now Murizi on Nsuatre man on mame and if GF regulatory way no ma sign the abano. And then Nsuatre man we na feel no we sema twem dada no.
I feel no we one
after the other. Ba kudia ba say ayi de one
Kudus Bashir.
Kudus Bashir. The one Kamara koye we no so feel no more than a charge na ba. Zorhe charge no na kinkan money ade anko for so much.
I have a problem with the release. The problem I'm with release is yes official of Nsuachaman official the position you then. Or your team manager or you see. The NTRC. Then we can tackle it from there.
Mother Majo. Some years said do na which but ochine ba na yawuram.
Of course.
The metitene Jelma Bibi any ghost.
Baby Ghost as a film. I think so that was unfortunate. I mean incident for Baby Ghost. But I think sir for the security forces when you go to the English Premiership, those securities are mutimi lazy or most of the stadiums. Say Liverpool, but say Brighton, the whole vibe on the ball. Say Chelsea, boy, it solely depends on the government. It's not for the FA. When you go to Bundesliga, the German government initiates most of the security services to go to the various stadiums. Even when you come to Africa, Soko Egypt, na Zamalek, any Ali ABOU games are. It is solely for the government to release most of these police officers to make sure say they will cater for the security and the welfare of those people, spectators who go into the stadium of matches. So over here in our country, it is hard time that we should come to accept the fact that the Ministry of Sports and Recreation should take it upon themselves. Listen, we have a lot of budget at Timbia Ekum in the government, annual budget. Sports no one, I mean that kind of catalog say in the national budget Ekum or parliament, they have that certain money Ekum for the Ministry of Youth and Sports and then even recreation. They should actually have a catalog for security services. Say when we are actually resuming our Ghana Premier League after the whole incident they see you together with Nsuatre and Kotoko, it doesn't actually end there. And yet Kotoko in Nsuatre and Kwane Somokobo mad gamer. It was here a security it's because it should cut across each and every football club, across every competition. You bought the Premiership, you bought the Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 leagues, you bought the FA Cup, you bought other competitions in our country. It should cut across during Ghana Black Stars matches. It should cut across. But then, the finances into the security welfare should actually comes from the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And and there was a minister, Mr. Kofi Adams, and they shared the national budget and said the country budget they call parliament in next month, March. So the government should actually get some quota of money. They should give it to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So used to say no making sure that Sikano be used the be share and also the feed the police force each and every center be able to contain close to about 300 police people at a time. Now because Uko England, say incident BC, it will leave up on the Brighton the whole Vibe. At the end of the match, FA Nebetro reports, match commission Nebetro reports, but then the government will make sure say those court stewards, those court security people or more at hand they will be caught and they will be responsible for any other thing they see one. And so a security personnel say they will talk as a basic task to make sure say the welfare of these spectators is actually secure. Now you will be questioned, especially those big men these people echo into the grounds, you will be questioned. And at this moment, at this particular moment, say IGP, say Mamina OGF making sure say security, police people, betimako, stadiums, akwako hesanyaman, put measures in place. We are police personnel, that's what the police for no. Let's say you do free Accra, Eba Kumase, you do free Kumase, Eko Koforidia, you do free Koforidia, Eko Western region, say share a particular football match. That's all you should be held responsible.
Madimashu, my area fan by now can.
Yes.
Yeah, fair for about give me and these areas said I can 4-3 on penalties.
Yeah.
I tram the visa. Where they are concordé, they are coming. Mauze a be more the messages in Abba Baby Rama Marina. I ran fire. Zone Pumbo called it. Now we formidable. Lydia, good evening. And how are you doing? Please, do you have any? Oh, Mate, Yabena, Yabo Modena, Etimi, Edewo, Akahona, Niamadida Dimpa. As Avras is saying, we have to go for sabbatical leave for 5 years, get intelligent people to manage our football. MC Malik. Malik, say, Umpumbo, there is on Zubuijuma from Achiripa, Malik. T, bro. Mechiapa, and also the other Babiramu. Barizi Prince Barizi, Samurai boy. Okwa Barizi nso atu yankra say ne ono nso ehwe a eboa mane makoye ma Dr. Rocky. The show is airborne inside Jomo Herbal Center. You guys are doing a great job. Dr. Rocky, Mijiri is also bibi e kama pa etimi e de mount ono nso ne de odeba Babiramu ewo hanom no na Mubarak Wakasu. I'm enjoying your show live. And my regards to Luther King, boss. And also here the also etimi ede eba I don't know. Me na minyi ba community if you wanna feel kwama but me na me announce me lines no. Mo amhwe on TV near the beto so na wabo modern na wetimi enya na wo akwanya so betimi afre ne we din komo na wabo modern a che wadwe na bibia akoye kama pa so etimi rama 0206 334747 0206 334747 and 0206 334646 0206 334646 na onso waba be che wadwen koma yedi ne no de na woka na waba be kana boa na ne ma de yie pa betimi era ma 0206 334747 0206 334747 and 0206 334646 na yetie onso de ordinary mu ne de odeba na bibibia anso no adeda yera manti ma me fa de odi kan me pa cho na di kan odi ani baby afrefi.
Good afternoon, Abu.
Yes sir, odi ni baby akasafi.
But your friend me this no make a 3 times this so call.
That's one, me too.
They become a bomber battle. No one am for you for no more teaching. The best three police for no so. The fan to be has to prove any Kotokonia. Police from the court game no me. They may for MON-FRI Ponoha and for Mon-FRI and Kumasi. That's our Ubiani now. It's a dema game no. I come up. The house in the Kotokonia. Police fana soja profili kumase anase trial what because ni mo sana pia tinsu ni mo na dino e pay e ba sa kai fu so echiamo mo bo ma pa
man say here's where am see papa na mo de na ma choro abo Alexander baby amaye be ba cho odi ani baby afrefi
ya feme na nakufo takrade
na takrade boko de
kami adum abu boko
mitio nana
the mechanic say a police for ya mun show pictures play e o casway but sanka uko sentence dia say dia bank mu kwa kwe e mu sase to na ne dit ma ye di mai e bia bo Ghana ha ibo nzo mbe ko do ye but do so mu ye di mana so mo ja no ko travel. And then this is here a problem that is here a police phone you sometimes you need detail or by Saturday or play ball or barbecue ball. Even get one of Guano, you do such a wood duty and as and the police need them go very ball and you can't say, oh, duty same. Or Barbie, as you can see, a better test need duty. If you want to start putting in a low of the woman, but in common one and not be a man. You must such a test because nearly impossible. Open think part here, most of police war. And we had a boy, chance get one FBI, and one woman in a chassis because every apple, Uncle Tenevium, and then Koyale. And then this how you didn't police was say, I'm Marco's sentence, and yet the Maya pa, Nemu, in making sure the Omoko, Omoko Yejuma,
Mate, Medasepa, me pacho Tiani baby Alfrefi.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Me ho ye pa na kasafi.
Kasafi aka Madina.
Me ba cho meet you.
Mabu. Ne juma mu ya na bangana. Ute Hollywood is every apostle. But the main thing is now Kota Koni has a later at the to school on the ball. measures na mo o ko say mo hwe ni mo say e fi di be ye no o ma you see na mo just serve the people because I didn't put the balance policy now. It now my personal.
Hello, yeah. Oh, Mama MON-FRI. My patch Odini baby Alfrefi. Baba John Tim and Odini baby Alfrefi. Okay, Mama MON-FRI. My patch Odini baby Alfrefi. Oh, big bro, me too.
Agwaku mi enchi amo nyoro ni amo mama so. Ega Ghana na kwaku bi dia say ya amo nya de yi o. Ghana na ka be ti ya sie ti kwanche na ku nipa ni apaki anya na ke bufa so. E ku nipa wi ya na ye fio. Ndu meti ya mai security we no ama ye ku nipa sa. Ya de se nya me so beti ya maintain ni say ya o. Na Ghana no de ase wutima chale aide ye de nipa ni jata na afranti wa ho nyeri na bi ya chi ware. In fact, you're more than yet. Now, if you pass on about the end, I'm not the Baku. Champions League, inshallah, this Kabasa. Ever campaign. My brother.
Ate, Menzome da Arsenal so the out de ba Gram. Udi any baby Alfrefi.
Baba
Jozu Udi ni baby Akazavi.
Your friend made an in Kazavi.
Baba Cho meet you.
You are be more like in there than if a boomer party be very to mark.
But then a casa no can't but for my area, but anyway, young queer man, I'm for Frabana, me fan on a miniana, me rapia near there. A timinim Zobiaba, young queer me. But about your own out chat to Dini baby Alfrefi. Last call out Dini baby Alfrefi. That was all on son Timinka. Timinkanti, me share, say Minya Bakubiana. Medio no ewi na afi ya page mu mate producer signal me say ye fancy no way anti ye be ne akọ but player mention no mo me anko ne nkuti player no sero no ankasa si boni din no
Charles de Kitteler Charles de Ketteler Charles de Kitteler
Charles de Ketteler Charles de Ketteler Charles de Ketteler Ketteler Charles de Ketteler Charles de Ketteler Charles de Ketteler
Charles de Ketteler
é mo chance chance no we dey me ana me kan wow chance chance bia let me say they can who biara de like
Charlie de Ketteler.
So mama me nyare na mo money de na me take kakra.
Yeah, it is this guy. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Fakye Sports. Bajo me de same me Kazafri Tamale. Dino ye Sha di Ketelare. Sha no instead of Charles no Sha no ye French. In the year more Charles, in the year Sha di Ketelare. And that's it.
Mo mo ba yi na ona wa san chichi man ti same asan ko tamale bi say made in e ko tamale
last week
and I used to asan ko tamale
microphone e make
ye tie no re ni we no de ono kan.
I'm taking this opportunity to thank Fakye TV and ABOU DIABY for listing me one of the winner for last week's question. I say I'm most grateful.
Ti alone arena ti same the house we could the baba now so do the na bera abibi yakọ
my benchia me players no mo so mo hwe animre ti VC Warriors players ni nyina benchia
the players are now players
Christopher Swatcha was it or gidi party benchia from the head coach Franco who echoed the entire playing body ni nyina enchia mo nyina for doing the listening na fi enchia viewers are omo ehwe nyina enchia
Yako the man show
ABOU yako na mamenchia na
new artist
na matchino bwana Bianco Shirano Felix Ambana on the workers in our head workers in our motion say rich and so as one say on so din makwatepa oh boy watepa ɔsi tembia wa biem ɔne ɔmo a ɔmo yi tiri nyina biem a mo tie nyame hyira mo na ɔnyɛ mo kɛse nyame ɔkyena no pa yɛbɛsan so aba biem
yɛnua ai triple Fakye Fox FM tiki so
Martin tiki mechiano pa mechiano bara muzu p heba mesha onjo de na woso kona koja woso kona koja boys no ade ne hyehyɛ mu ne ekumo eba ne se adwe wo ho ana ade no ho yɛ ohene sawansa wo bi aguo o yɛ oba infio no ma ho ne ntwa yopo o ma bebi chichi bebi yeda na aya akono na na ba obesan aba bi nti de abedwa ma so no ɛyɛ amuzu p
na say friend say what's your friend say
amuzu p heba mesha ejuma eyi wi